Hey guys, so I'm here and right now we got Argentina protests apparently going on. So we're kind of just watching that for now. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Um I just came back from groceries. I was like tuckered out when I was driving because it's a long drive. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing that. Maybe see if any type of news comes out, like breaking news. I know right now there was the only thing right now is the protests in Argentina. I know we have uh, Minnesota's governor race candidates that faced off in a forum. We have what's going on right now in Iran in regards to, I believe they said that the leader of Iran just got like nuked out. So there's that. And just talking about the midterms of what's to come. So that's kind of what we were doing tonight. Kind of chill night, very chill. You guys could just let me know what you guys want to do. Like if you guys have any good vids that you want to see, just let me know and we could just pop them on here. But yeah, this is what we're watching right now. And then I might have to mute it for a minute because I have to clean something. But that'll be in a few. Let's see. Just kind of putting it out there. It takes a minute. Like I have to share it everywhere, and it's like, oh, okay. I should set up something that lets me share it like automatically everywhere, but I haven't kind of gotten that to that point. Oh, let me just put the volume on so this way it won't be so quiet. We can hear what's going on. But look at that hot mess that's going on over there. That's crazy. Dude, are they using shotguns? Social groups accuse government of something sovereignty, police advance, and protest tensions escalate. That's crazy. Like, I'm wondering what they're firing. You know? Police and riot gear disperse crowd demonstrators throw objects towards police lines. Interesting. Man, these cops are more wilding than our cops. Because our cops seem like they'd be too like sissified to do anything, you know? Like they'd be so scared that someone might say something to them. Or like say they're racist or what have you, you know? So that's what that was going. I think it might be replaying it. Oops. Sorry guys. uh let's see. Yeah, it looks like okay, so this one's water canyon targets protests. I'm telling you guys, there's not much going on. And you know why I think that is? I think it's because of the fact that they don't have the USAID money anymore. So that's my thought is why they haven't really been out there protesting like the way they did during the whole first term of Trump's because they had the monies, you know? But now they had no monies. All the money is gone. Hmm. To watch some Cash Jordan. Like I like that dude. That dude is so cool. He's very like knowledgeable, guys. What's up, Black Smoke? You're like first. That's kind of a chill night. I was trying to see what we can watch, but there's not much going on. That still is tripping me out how they're doing that. Nothing. I just came back from grocery shopping. It's like an hour to get there, an hour to come back. It's like just being on the road that whole time, you know? It's crazy. But yeah, oh, okay, they're shooting rubber bullets. I was like, dang, they're like firing upon these guys. That's crazy. Yeah, it's because we don't have stores really close to us. Then that's what happens when you live in the boonies. You don't have much around, so you got to kind of go further out to find it. But I don't mind. It's a nice little ride that you get to take there. So this one looks like it's looping, so we're just gonna kind of drop it down. Yeah, that one looks like it's looping. What's up, Cindy? Yeah, I was showing the thing that's going on in Argentina that apparently there's a protest going on, and they were like shooting shotgun kind of shells of like rubber bullets. That's crazy. But we'll move on to Mamdani's legalized encampments, then Central Park implodes. So this is Cash Jordan. No, I still have issues with it. I I think we're just kind of trying to fix all the little things first and then kind of go from there and hope for the best. I really should get on it more so before it gets worse. But it's because I have so many things to do and errands to run. It's like, oh, I have no time. But I should make time, guys. I should. But then I'm going to have to be. Why don't you hear? But yeah, I think I'm going to have to push myself and actually do it and check because there's not really any close mechanics to us. So I'm basically playing everything by ear by myself. How you learns. Oh, the video? Oh.
Sound like much.
Thank you, Cindy. I forgot to unmute it. Jesus.
And the worst part,
What's the Florida girl
continues to move in the wrong direction. And now we're not just dealing with the house.
And I didn't even realize that it was muted.
Every year, trends don't reverse themselves. We have to reverse it by passing laws.
It's my channel.
Rent stabilization was designed to protect tenants, but we can also
wouldn't be my channel if something didn't go wrong.
It can be another housing production tool here in New York City.
Now, these rent-stabilized apartments, these are the ones that got hit with the rent freeze, and look at how many of them might be out there. 50,000 ghost apartments.
That's good that you hear it.
Rent freeze promise, which he has carried out, has basically doomed these apartments to being invisible forever. And you know what landlords do? When they get a rent-stabilized apartment, the first thing they're trying to figure out is how they can get rid of it somehow. And a lot of them, what they'll do is they'll combine it with a free market apartment next door and just make the free market apartment bigger because that's the only way they can get something for their investment. And this is just forcing people to live on the streets because we don't have enough homes for everyone. Look.
He should move them along and offer them help. But
this is Mamdani's world.
Mayor Mamdani from a resident of Hudson Yards, one of the most expensive areas of Manhattan.
Are you like a snowbird? I just learned what those were.
$5,600 a month, and a 3-bedroom can set you back more than $17,000. It's also home to a number of unhoused New Yorkers. A few steps from where we spoke, a woman slept on a bench in Bella Abzug Park.
$17,000 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment. Give me a break.
6th Street is one of the homeless encampments that dot the west side all the way from 36th Street to 50th Street.
They need to go someplace, but there shouldn't be camping on public road.
The idea of camping took on new meaning on West 36th Street, where one of the men found an ingenious way to do his laundry. He filled an orange delivery bag with water from a fire hydrant, and voila, clean clothes.
Voila.
CBS News New York cameras also found this encampment on West 44th Street, this one near the Intrepid on 47th Street and 12th Avenue.
How are you going to start a business in this shop right here? You're not. This whole piece of property right here on the corner has been made worthless. The whole city is becoming worthless because people aren't allowed to take their private property
spent like
and do what
$90K on
they
it.
want with it. Not in communist New York. This is a
He
big
is, and he's a
disaster, as
commie.
Bill Ackman pointed out earlier, but it's only getting worse. Look at
Oh
this.
yeah, I know that they were like saying nope. And then did you guys see the video where he got booed off the stage, so he couldn't even do his whole
Give the
speech?
unhoused a week to move or get shelter.
How do I feel about the encampments? I feel like there could be something better done. You know, figure out a better solution. Homeless shelters.
I mean, it's terrible. I think that, yeah, there needs to be some sort of solution for them so they can get housing.
So what do you think the mayor should do?
I don't know. I mean,
They're afraid to say it.
I think that something definitely needs to change. It's not just here, it's all throughout New York City,
it's
essentially.
everywhere.
It's unsightly, but I don't have anywhere to tell them to go.
But there are places for people to go. The city has shelters. The city has outreach workers. The city has a whole industrial complex already set up. But for some reason, the city doesn't want to help people get to those shelters or those facilities. They would rather have people living
What's up,
on
Paul?
the street.
What's up, Tony?
As
What's
the
up,
mayor
Jeffrey?
promised before he got
trying to fix
elected.
something.
Look at this.
For the past 3 years, the NYPD has been systematically
Wow,
removing
Hawaii's
homeless
rent is
encampments from
3,000.
New York
And
City
you also
sidewalks.
see that there's
Mayor-elect Zohran
I don't know if it's a
Mamdani
water
vows to end
shortage,
once he
but
takes office.
they don't have water in Puerto Rico. They have to ration their water because they're having water issues.
Mayor Adams ordered the crackdown in
I
2022.
wonder if that's another
pairing
cyber
police
attack
with
like the way they
social
did
workers
over
to
here.
convince them to go to shelters.
The quality of life of the city.
Oh, he's at his son's baseball game.
Again.
Former chief of patrol,
I hope they
John
win.
Schell.
When you don't
What's
have
up,
a
Dandy?
plan in place, you can't dismantle the one that wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good.
NYPD
You guys
data
are so
obtained
funny.
by CBS News New York shows so far this year,
That's how many encampments they were clearing every year up until Mamdani got in. But he said, we're not going to clear encampments anymore. And this idea that clearing an encampment takes people
I knew
who are
it was
living
you,
in
Ed.
one part
I
of
was
the
like, I
street
bet
and
you
just
that's
forces
Ed
them
because
to
he
live
did that
somewhere.
last
It doesn't
time.
have to be that way. We have places for people to go. It's just that those places have rules. There are standards one has to abide by if they want to live in those places. But for some reason, the humane attitude of the communists is to have Americans sleeping out in the streets. This is just a disaster in a city where the rent goes up every single year, where the utilities go up every single year, where the housing supply goes down every single year. This whole thing
Oh
is a
yeah, they
nightmare. It's
definitely
not
do.
getting
Like
better.
what
It's only
during
getting
Trump's
worse.
first term when he
Freezing the
sent them
rent didn't fix
supplies,
any of this. But
their
just before we
president
continue, you know
like
that
hoarded
feeling
it, and then
again
they
when you
found
watch
it
the
in a
news and then
warehouse.
You realize you're even
It's
more
crazy.
confused than before you turned it on. That's how you know you're not getting the full story.
And what I was
that's
tripping
why
about
I
is
started
that
using straight
they have
arrow
Muslims over there.
news.
Like
They are
I remember
fearlessly
I had like
exposing
friends
the
and
truths
that have
behind
family
what's
out there,
dividing
and
us.
you know they've
No
never told me that there was
manipulation, no
Muslims out there,
bias,
and
no
now there is,
agenda.
and they have like a
Straight Arrow
mosque,
News
and
helps us
I believe that's
discover
where
the
Mom
facts in
was the mom.
context. We
No, it was
actually
what's her
need beyond
name?
the lies of biased media. You can
The
kickstart
Karen
your
Bass thing. I
mornings
think
with their
she
unbiased
went there.
updates to get
It was
fact-driven news
it's
that
like
doesn't try
nuts
to
that they have
scare
it there,
anyone.
especially because
Diving
Puerto Ricans
deeper
are
into
very like
topics that matter.
Christian or
Plus,
Catholic.
Straight Arrow News lets you compare coverage across the political spectrum, break the bias bubble, and stop being
it's on his community
manipulated.
page.
If you haven't downloaded the Straight Arrow News app yet, now's the time. They're about to launch their new subscription, and members get access to exclusive launch discounts before
that's true,
everyone
Tony.
else. And know
Hi,
that when
Tony.
you subscribe,
There's
you're not only
people
getting great
like
news
that
with
are
no
on the
bias,
street that
no agenda,
just
no
want to be on the
manipulation,
street.
but
You know,
also
I'm not saying all of them, but there are some
Welcome
people that
back
are like
to
that. You know.
trustworthy journalism.
New York City landlords, they're suing the city over Mayor
have
Mandami's
to.
rent freeze. I think the bottom line for Mandami...
I'm not surprised they're suing him.
I think he wants to take over private housing and make
Oh.
it into public housing. At least part of it. You agree?
A lot of people think that.
Oh, the Pose page. Okay.
It certainly looks like that, right? Like he's got people in his administration have said that that's what they want. You look at the fact of where inflation has gone in terms of insurance, in terms of utilities. These landlords, and let me stop and say, everyone recognizes they're truly is an affordability crisis. The people that are getting rent freezes, that's great for them, and there's need and help that they should be getting. I don't think that that's the appropriate way to do it.
Okay, it's not actually good for them, because
laying
if
there
you're building,
and we turned the fan on and she's
the
like
landlord can't make
on
money
her
the
back
building,
with her
the
paws
building
up.
is going to not get repairs. Certainly not going to get any improvements. The guy who cleans it, he's not going to clean it as often. Everything is going to get worse because the building needs
That's
money.
good to know. I didn't know. I was wondering where everybody was at. I was like, man, nobody's on. Like, what's going on here?
Grocery stores and
I was like, is it because there's nothing going on a Friday? Like, normally we used to have stuff going on, but not now. Hey, Jeffrey.
That can only be done at the expense of somebody else.
I figured we'll just come on here and just chill and just kind of watch random things.
Instead of paying $5,600 a month, now they have to pay.
But I don't see any like
rent can't go
thing
up, so
fun.
theirs has to go up twice as much. There's no cure for this from the communists. They're only making things worse. And now this is happening on a national level in this country. Look.
Machine raised $15 million to fight the commie insurgency.
This is everyone here that Inez Freedom, 11-year-old star NBA center, is going to the women's basketball league, I guess, to call them on their trends. That'd be funny.
Kamala
What's up, Railroad?
Trump 2-1, and Salty Grapes outspent Abdul 10-1. Now
they're everywhere in New York City, and people don't want to visit anymore.
Abdul was paving a path
I actually had a friend that was supposed to go down there. I don't know if they went, but I've told him to be careful.
And then go on to lose the
Tax-free
general
weekend.
election.
You know what? That's true. I believe Illinois is doing that, but they also the governor raised the sales tax, so it's like, wow.
Either a Democratic Socialist or aligned with Democratic Socialist policies.
You know, I think we will see what the voters have to say when it comes to 2028.
Oh, I think we'll have to see. That's an easy way of saying, hey, look, I'm just trying to hide my enthusiasm for the communist takeover of our entire country. And right now in this party, it's either communism or it's the highway. They have no place for you in their party unless this is what you embrace.
There's been an argument that they need to moderate or concern over what that's going
I know
to
a lot of the news media is talking also about the midterms
defeated by Republicans despite
and the race to it, I guess, and how it's going to go. And they actually got really bad numbers for the Democrats because of what's going on with the socialist Democrats.
I would say to the moderates, our party, you need to
Man,
figure out how to.
If this goes the way it's going, it's
going
to split the vote for the Dems and those socialists, and it'll give the Republicans a bigger chance to win.
Defeated over and over and over again.
Oh, for real, Florida girl, I feel you.
Aligned with not the Democrats.
He is, and now with that new guy too.
Sick and tired.
The one that just got that beat out the Democrat. That Abdul guy.
You shouldn't be running.
He's trying to sound all hip by saying that Chris Rock line, not Chris Rock.
Genuinely believe what
during that scene when he got smashed.
So the Democrat Party, in order to succeed, they need people who sound
Will Smith. There
at
you
a
go.
minimum
Will Smith.
that they actually believe what they're saying, and they don't want politicians who have zero solutions. So what is the solution this political party has come up with? They have come up with communism as their solution. Why? Because they refuse to embrace capitalism. You having private property, doing what you want.
That's what I'm saying, Paul. Like, they need to do that.
Giving them a place to stay, opening a business, running a grocery store. That's not cool.
They need to just keep that infighting going on so that their votes get split, which would make it easier for a Republican to win.
Everybody has something. And if you have too much, we're going to take from you and give it to somebody else. That'll make life more affordable.
Oh, they don't, Florida girl.
The disguise for communism is affordability.
Yeah, I agree.
If you want affordability in America, you need more capitalism, not less. And that's why New York City is failing and falling apart, because they've eliminated
some
capitalism.
real popular
These
town.
Landlords that have a building that people are camped out in front of, they can't just turn it into an apartment building and charge whatever they want for rent. Nope. That's not possible. So guess what? We have a massive homeless problem. We won't build.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to turn on.
New York,
I can't wait to see it. Honestly, like it's just going to be funny to see all that infighting.
The buzz at this week's DC cocktail
party. I feel because of the younger generation, I think that they're gonna the socialists will kind of beat the Dems, though.
I think if he wins,
they just won't beat the Republicans.
He will run for president.
I have the same thing.
They devour their own. Yep, they do.
We're 2 for 2 on who's going to run for president.
But states like Michigan and Wisconsin are mostly purple and can elect senator and governor in these states. There are so many. No, that's actually what the Muslim Brotherhood said to do. They said to start locally, start taking over, like, like like counties and like school boards, and then start making your way up into bigger seats and bigger seats until they can take over everything. That's their goal.
They've even cobbled together
They will.
to do opposition
Like the
research
Democrats are starting to
on every single
regret
commie
the fact that they
up and down the
added them in, and it's
What's
like,
the
nah, they
point of
can't
that?
do nothing
Why
to stop
is
them.
the leftover husk of the Democrat Party trying to defeat the thing it has created?
It's a marathon, that's
What
great.
don't these people understand? Every single liberal policy that they had led us to the communism they have today. And I'll tell you how it started in New York City. It started with this idea that they were going to expand
Man,
their
I was
city
so
tax
sleepy
housing
driving.
voucher system
You
and
guys
give
don't
free
know,
homes
like,
to as many people
it
as
was
they
one of the things
possibly
where you're
could.
just going
Well,
like this.
guess what?
I kept trying not to close
In fact,
my
all it
eyes.
did was
It was
raise the
such a
price of
long
homes. If
ride,
you're
and
gonna give
everybody's just driving so
vouchers that are
slow.
$4,000 a month for a two-bedroom apartment, let's say, well, now landlords know that every two-bedroom apartment they have can get a minimum
That's
of
true, Tony.
$4,000 because there's a housing shortage and some people have vouchers. So landlords were making all kinds of money. And here's what that did. You had a government system that was feeding the private sector in some way. That's liberalism. This
wow,
crony
Michael, that's
capitalism thing you might have heard about a
crazy.
few years ago when that term was being thrown around. But that created an unaffordability monster for regular people. So instead of bringing competition,
You know, that's
to
neat,
get
but that's
rid
part of like
things
the fourth
like
turning. Like, there's so many different like
$5,600 rents
anecdotes
because we
that
don't
we
have
could
enough
look at
apartments. No,
that
instead,
would kind
what
of
we're
show
gonna do is we're gonna go
what
from
like
funding
trend we're on. You
landlords that
know,
already have a monopoly to just punishing them for being in this business in the first place. So we create a monster and then we bring in communism to eliminate it and replace it with something worse. That's where the idea of confiscating properties from bad landlords who have too many violations
so
and too many
funny.
fines is coming from. That's where
I
the
should have
idea
gotten
of a
popcorn.
free
I forgot to
grocery
buy
store comes
popcorn.
from because
I
all the
bought hot
grocery
chips
stores we
instead.
have, because we banned things like Walmart from New York
I like
City. and the
I bought
grocery
these
stores we have are
crunchy
charging
cheese
so much
curls,
money because there's
and you
not
can't
enough
get them
competition.
anywhere
Well,
else
we
but
need
in
to
Chicago.
punish them for even
So I
being
ran out there,
capitalists in
and
the
I
first
had somebody
place.
send
But the
it to me
communists
from
have
one
a
of my
secret
family
weapon.
members. Or,
Crazy white
yeah,
women.
well, I could call them family. They're my
You're gonna
friends.
hear
They sent me the crunchy cheese curls, and they're so good. They're so spicy.
Oh, Abdul can't win in
That's
the
a hell of a lot of
general
popcorn.
election. And this is horrible.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sorry,
It's
Michael.
horrible because look no further than New York. Why are they winning? Because the people are sick of politicians whoring themselves out to corporations.
That's true.
The ladies
That
better
is
not
true.
get too cocky because Abdul's numbers just dropped.
Oh,
Who
okay.
are
Yeah,
they
I'll
winning
send prayers
against?
too,
They're
Michael.
winning against the people who sold out to corporate interests through the liberalism that guided the Democrat Party into socialism. So they're winning against themselves, but this is just the new monster that's escaped the lab. Does this thing have a chance on a national level? That's what America's going to decide very soon. America's going to decide if it wants to look like Zoran Mamdani's New York City. Watch this.
Like, they should have realized it with the failure with Brandon Johnson.
And now that he's actually become the nominee, Democratic chances have fallen dramatically. You can
They
see it
are,
right here,
Tony.
Kelsey
They are.
prediction.
And
Let's
that's
take a
who's
look here.
keeping
Chance
them
to win
in,
Michigan
like,
Senate race.
I guess,
You go
power,
back to
you would
April
say.
At this point in the month, Dems had a 79% chance. Look how that number has fallen dramatically.
Because, like, when
Down
they
we go
pull
in
the
Lake
poll,
Michigan. Now we're talking about
which is
just a
probably what this guy is talking
59%
about.
chance, while Mike Rogers,
When they did a poll recently to see who voted for like which Democrat or like the socialist, and it was mainly liberal white women that are in wealthy areas that voted for him, whereas I guess you would say the blue collar workers, none of them voted for him. So it's funny because he tries to claim that he's for the people, but he obviously is not.
Republican nominee. Look at this, 21%
Oh, yeah,
chance,
Cindy, he is.
basically doubling now up to a 41% chance.
Michigan's a swing state.
So now that communism is the new face of the Democrat
Michael.
Party,
I love that you're
people
coming up
are
with, you're
worried
like
that
letting us know all this
Americans
information.
who fear becoming Venezuela or becoming
No,
Cuba
I know,
or
Black
becoming
Rose.
some other Soviet
That's why you gotta kind of grab like a bunch of different
that
polls
those
from
people are
different
gonna
like
take their fear
I guess
of the
parties you
worst
want to say
economic
that say
system
they're
ever to be
independent,
devised,
and then you could kind
which
of
is just an
measure
exercise
that
in
and
human
decide what
cruelty
like
and
grab that data,
impoverishment
put it in a
wherever it's
thing,
trying.
and
They're
then
afraid people
measure
are gonna
and
take
see
that belief
where it
and
hits. Because
bring
then
it with
at that point,
them when
if
they
you have
vote,
all of
which
those,
is exactly
it'll
what
probably give
people
you a little
should do.
better
This is a real threat to our
idea.
You can't win it with just college towns. He's
Oh
already
yeah,
in the hole
Tony.
with
The
blacks,
young
white
people,
working class, and farm country.
they just want everything
Abdul knows
handed to
that,
them. They don't
so
want to
he's
work.
transitioning.
Like you hear all these
Oh,
things
he's
on
transitioning.
like TikTok
on Medicare for
of them
all
saying like,
or
"Oh, I got
abolishing
fired," and
ICE
they
or,
start
you know,
crying because
building
they,
tax
you know, they got fired
What
because
do you
they
think
wouldn't
that
get
looks like
accommodations
in
for their
terms of going
piercings.
forward?
I think right
And
now,
it's
the
like,
question that people are asking is not
you
where do you stand on
shouldn't.
the left-right
That was
spectrum
your
on a series of
choice.
issues
It's
that
not
people
like
talk about on CNN.
it's a
I think the question that people are
actual
asking
like
is, who's going to help me afford my housing?
disability.
Who's going to help me afford
I mean, I would have went with I'm crazy disability.
If I get sick. I'm interested in answering those questions. I'm not a socialist.
Yeah, Jesse, I really like
So
him.
here you have somebody that
Him
said
and
they
Nick
want
Shirley.
to abolish
Those are the people I
ICE,
like.
said they want to reopen our border, and at the exact
13 to
same
15
time,
college
they talk
degree
about how
major.
the voters are interested in not whether or not we're going to reopen the border.
Yep,
and
that's
let
what I was
20 million
watching
people
on
enter America
I
who
forgot
need
what
a home
news
to
channel,
live
but
in.
yeah, I was
They're
watching that.
interested in politicians figuring out how to lower the prices of those homes while a whole bunch of people come into the country
You
and
probably
live in them
would,
who
Michael,
aren't
and then you
supposed
could
to.
school us all on
Of course
it.
people want to know how their home
We
prices
all
are
want
going
to
to
hear
go down,
here.
but the solution to home prices going down aren't any of the things that these people believe.
That's true,
And Chuck's
Florida
holding
girl.
the purse. So Abdul,
Chuck's
gone from
Schumer.
Chuck's got to go to Chuck. He's my bro.
Yeah.
How did your call with Chuck Schumer
That's
go
funny,
today?
Cindy.
Well, at this point, I'm the
Forced labor camps.
only Democrat standing.
We
to
do.
come
We
to
need
the entire
asylums,
US Senate, and
guys.
I think we had a good, meaningful, heart-to-heart conversation about what it takes to win
Oh,
in a
yeah.
state like
I
Michigan,
bet, Cindy.
and what needs to be done to defeat Mike Rogers. So I'm looking forward to partnering alongside him to win the Senate majority.
So what's happening now is the leftover husk of the Democratic establishment. It's trying to reach across the aisle, not to Republicans, not to the capitalists, but to the communists, and they're trying to pull them into more moderate positions, at least.
I kind of knew what
while
you were
there's
saying
an
to me.
election
I
to
was
be
just
had.
like,
They
man,
want
spell
them.
check just getting you tonight.
Maybe abolish ICE talk. Maybe stop doing that. Maybe bring that to the grocery stores. Talk about groceries. Talk about rents. Don't talk about abolishing ICE. Don't talk about getting rid of the U.S. military, changing the Constitution, deleting the Supreme Court, removing the president. Don't talk about that. Talk about home prices. Talk about utility bills. Talk about stuff that people can agree on. Except the problem is, even people that are in the Democrat Party have agreed that these
Generations will vote
schemes,
for the
these
same
liberal
person.
progressive values
They have no
didn't
idea
help
what's gonna
solve
happen.
any of that stuff. And now they want an answer.
That and,
now the Democrat Party is now
like,
faced with, have we
there was a
educated
thing,
enough people in America
there was
over
one
the last 20,
that we
30
were
years
looking,
to
we were
hate this
pulling all the
country and to hate
information
capitalism
to
enough
see how a
that they
person
will vote
voted.
for
So
what
like,
people
for
are
example,
now
for
calling
Chicago,
socialism
all
openly.
the people in the black
Is
area
that what's
voted for the
going
black
to happen
candidate. All
in
the Latin
November?
people voted for the
Does
Latin
America
candidate.
want the whole place
Then
to
you had a
become New
mix
York
where
or
you had the
Cuba?
white people
Let
voted
me
for
know.
the
Thank you
white
for
person,
watching.
and then
I'll
of
see you in
course
the
you had
next
those
video.
crazy libs that voted for you know, I guess they split their vote. But then once it was like between, like, let's say the white guy and Brandon Johnson, then you had all the white liberals vote for Brandon Johnson. But that's usually how it goes. Like, I don't vote that way personally. I don't care if you look like me or don't. I just want to know where you stand on your policies, and that's kind of where I vote. A water tank treadmill. That's interesting. My dog, she's sleeping. She's all snoozing. I should take a photo. In states of Michigan, Wisconsin. I like the way you guys say these things. New Palestine, the young. Oh yeah, they're definitely lost. I'm trying to get something for you guys to watch. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. We'll put this one on. I know you guys hate CNN, but they're the ones mainly talking about it. Like, dang it, CNN. So they're talking basically about the countdown to the midterms.
Telling his lies, already out there.
It's good to see what the other side is saying, so we can kind of debunk their nonsense.
And look, I am a Zionist Democrat in Michigan, and I'm still very much in this party. I am joyfully in this party.
Wow.
I know where my values
High
are.
focus.
Abdul and I,
That's
you know,
a
talk
good
all about these
one.
matters. And
This,
look, we need change.
so this is true. Lennon said, "Give me just one generation of youth, and I'll transform the whole world." Wow, that's so profound because it's crazy.
Work, I think. I mean, you know, he was health director. I mean, I'm proud of that effort of standing up, you know, for
They
science.
do. They
Abdul and
really
I
do
both
need to
agree
have
that
their
RFK
citizenship
Jr.
revoked.
should go, and Mike Rogers would vote to confirm him.
But in terms
Yeah,
of
it was such
what
a good
you just
quote.
said
I love it.
about yourself as a democratic Zionist, which means that you believe that Israel should exist. Abdul al-Sayed has joked that he would be the most dangerous candidate for the U.S.-Israeli relationship. He has not said definitively that Israel should exist as a Jewish state. What do you say to your
Yeah, and I don't know why there's a lot of people that have that hate. Like personally, I don't care either way.
I'm concerned about the future
I just don't
of
want
the
to be
state of
involved.
Well, look, I think people are going to have to make, a personal and private decision. Michigan is a big state. New coalitions are coming forward, and I'm going to do my work as a
Yeah.
Democratic leader. Now on the outside, I'll be retiring from the House at the end of the year.
Feels
8
like
years
running
of
on the moon.
awesome
That's
elected
crazy.
service on behalf of the state I love, alongside a whole host of incredible Democrats. We all love this country. And the big difference between, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party is that we do have Big Tent. And look, the beauty is
There's
we
some of
have
them are still
elections,
trying to
people
like accept
participate
them
in them.
in.
There was
It's crazy.
tons of votes counted for Democrats on Tuesday. I think you get a lot of pundits on this CNN. I'm certainly not one of them. But look, their deal is
I
seriously.
definitely do too,
Their
Cindy
deal
Lou. I hope
is
it
all
does
this
help his dog.
prognosticating. Votes
That'd be
were
awesome
cast,
if
votes
like
were
he just did
counted.
like
American
a
democracy
complete
is a
recovery.
beautiful
You got to
thing,
put
and
it out there in
certainly alive
existence
and
so it
well
can
in
happen.
Michigan, and it's also coming into you this November.
Well, let's ask you. You're not a
Sanity
player, you're a
versus
player in
insanity
this.
is a huge difference in
and you had
parties.
the
Oh
backing
yeah.
of the entire or much of the
Like
Democratic
I think like
establishment.
the
A
Dems
lot
just
of money
lack
was
common
spent. We
sense.
were
They, I
really
guess they
close.
never
This
picked it up
election
when
was
they were
really
handing them out.
close. Why do you think El Sayed won, and why do you think you lost in the end?
This
Well,
chick
he got
wasn't
more
even
votes.
like that's the
I
problem
mean,
is
it's
that
that
she's not even
simple. I
charismatic. This
think we
is
spend
who
all
the
this
Dems
time
put
on
up,
the
and it's like
soothsaying and the
she,
prognosticating. I'm serious.
she's just
I
like
mean,
not memorable,
everyone
you know?
says everything
Even her
the
voice.
entire election. I get it. That's the way it's
Like
supposed
she
to
has no
go.
charisma.
But look, the beauty in America is that when people vote, it's an incredible thing. I'm proud to have been a part of this process. I'm proud I put my hand up. I think right now my candidacy, it certainly meant something. It's over now. And I'm just still a proud Democrat. My first job ever, I had a college job knocking doors for the party, in West Michigan, where we have Hillary Scholten, by the way, a Democrat, an amazing Democrat, holding down the fort in a real Republican area.
So the bottom line from you, it sounds like, despite the disagreement over Israel, you think that there's enough other things that you
I'm telling
agree
you,
on
Cindy,
that
I
you
just
will be,
I
joining,
couldn't feel like
him.
I
It's just
understand why she
unclear whether the
lost.
two of you
Like
will
when I look
physically
at
be
her
appearing
next to
together
Oh Boy, I
anytime
was like, I mean, it was a
Look,
no-brainer.
I
She
told
has
everyone I'll do
no
whatever they
nothing,
want,
you
but
know?
Abdul spent a ton of time with me. Okay, I mean, we were on every darn debate stage, podium, this, that, boom, bop. I've got to go back to Congress next month. It's all good, this is like, look, the fight now is Abdul
Amazing.
beating
I mean, no,
Rogers,
but
because
like if you're comparing
Rogers
like
is a
the two
nightmare
of them,
for the
like I could
healthcare
see why the other
of
dude
these
was,
Detroiters
picked
and the
because,
folks
like I
in
said,
Saginaw
he
and
was more
Muskegon
charismatic.
Heights.
Like he has that
Our
oomph,
black
you know,
community has been
where
hurting
and that's how I
with the
felt about
voter
Trump. Like
suppression,
Trump
the
is so charismatic,
canceling
you
of
know.
the
He like
equity and all
just
that. This is just
demands
silly.
everybody
And
to look at
so
him, you know,
I'm
and
not, and it's hurtful.
it
Really
just
is hurtful.
radiates
So
off of
I'm
him
out
for his
here.
aura.
I'm fighting,
But this
for
chick, she had
humanity,
nothing. I
for
was
people
like,
of
she
this
seems so
beautiful
boring.
state.
Like,
And
who had Auntie
and
come
look,
on here
I'm a Dem.
and
I'll
try
get
to
it right.
run?
I'm going to the convention stuff. I mean, I think we got
She's
one
not like she's
in
gargling cheese
August. I don't know
whiz.
if you're allowed to come, but we'll be having a good process.
Yeah, she's
Well,
definitely
I hope I
still.
can see you in person sometime soon, and clearly you're
Marilyn Manson's
entertaining on
sister.
TV, so open
She
invite to
wishes
join
she
us,
could be his
for
sister.
analysis as well. Haley Stevens, thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate the conversation.
Hey,
The Bears, the Bulls.
thank you.
Joining me now
Cindy
is
stole them.
our
Her
panel, Michael Gabrillo, Democratic strategist
her
and
state
political
sold them.
consultant,
Stole them
and
from
Will O'Neill,
Illinois.
who is the chairperson of the Orange County Republican
It's
Party.
recoverable, and he's
As a
fighting.
Democrat,
So
what
I'm
stood out from what you
standing
just
and fighting with
heard
him.
from her and
That's
what you
so
maybe
awesome,
didn't
Michael.
hear
I'm
from
gonna
her
send you
when
so
it
many
came to
prayers
Israel or some
for
other
your
topics
doggy.
as well?
Well, consider myself.
How many pounds of butter you used for the popcorn?
Vice President cautions that any
I'm here
negotiations
reading
with
the book
Iran
Dune by
may take
Frank
time
Herbert.
and, in his
Beware.
words, be messy.
the charismatic leader. Ooh, that's another good quote.
It's going to be messy.
I love it.
It's going to take some time to get there.
I think I have the original book, but I haven't read it. Because like when these people were going nuts with all the book stuff, I went out and bought a bunch of old books before they couldn't like get to them.
But we're kind of in the middle of the game, and I think people are trying to prejudge exactly how this is going to go.
This
That's true.
Donald Trump takes
That's
social
true, Black
media
Smoke.
to insist the U.S. has, quote, massive
What's
amounts
up,
of
Steven?
munitions following reports that the Pentagon's stockpile of some key missile defense system has been depleted. CNN's Kevin Liptak joins us live now from the White House. When you hear the Vice President's words there, that at the end of all this, the U.S. is going to be in a stronger position, that's not
Bruh, I need to buy a snowblower.
The case. I mean, a lot of analysts
I'm lucky I have really nice neighbors. So like they have like those
tighter grip on the Strait of
what are they
Hormuz
called?
than it ever
It's
has
not
before,
like
primarily
a
because
go
that's
kart,
the
but
most
it's another
advanced
thing.
it has
And
been.
they use that to like plow the area. So they were nice enough to plow my driveway for me.
This is messy.
I was like, yeah, I really got to invest in something.
This has been a
like tend to do it the hard work way, you know.
Been smooth going for the administration, and when you think
female
about
of
the
Uncle
way that
Fester.
Iran
That's
has,
funny.
I think come to the determination that its ability to close the Strait of Hormuz going forward, in a way that was not the case.
He's gonna probably be all sad that he doesn't have the popcorn dandy.
To proclaim this as a victory, and it does seem as if that is what he is in search of at the moment, is a way out of this conflict, some sort of diplomatic
True, Cindy, they do. Nobody watched it too much in the 90s.
A win while also not
I think
going
like
back
maybe older parents
war,
probably did watch the news. Like
wants to see. And so
I know like the teenagers and the younger generation, people that were coming into voting age, none of them paid attention to the news. They kind of just went off of the whole thing of like what your parents say, you know.
I think very wary of this narrative that is emerging that suggests the U.S. essentially doesn't have what it needs to continue fighting this conflict, and you see him pushing back on that very vehemently online, and even suggesting that the people who are leaking that information are
we're just trying to find stuff to watch, guys.
So I think in a way,
but I figured, you know, because now they're talking about the Houthi strike, and supposedly they got the leader of Iran. They're just gonna put up another guy.
He tries to get Iran back to the negotiating table to come up with a more certain end to the conflict. Now, we did hear from the president.
I think we just shouldn't be involved.
This week, suggesting that there would be a diplomatic resolution fairly quickly. Listen to what he said on that.
Oh, true, railroad,
the strait's
true.
going to be open very soon, or they're going to get hit very hard, and
like,
the strait's going to be open.
What do you have against Uncle
We were going through
Fester?
a tremendous attack, the biggest since World War II, and they called me and said, very politely,
ooh, maybe we could do body cam. Or do you guys want to watch about
I said, yes,
like the cryptics or like the mimic stuff?
if they back out again, they're going to get hit really hard.
Do a poll,
so that's
guys.
a threat that the president has made over and over again over the last several months or so, but he continues to sort of waffle between both threatening major escalation, but also saying that diplomacy should be able to prevail. When it comes to the diplomacy, the Iranians saying today that they are finalizing this deal with Oman to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Our understanding is that it would be sort of a scheme where the incoming traffic would go along the route that's closest to the Iranian coast, the outgoing traffic would go along the route that's closest to Oman.
Let's see what wins.
Provisions that the Iranians are mandating.
And when it started the news
that
being a daily life-changing thing, it was when
sanctions that were reimposed on Iran after the MOU fell apart.
You know what? I believe that because I don't think I really paid attention to the news, and I did kind of tune in for a bit for the 9/11 stuff, and then I don't know. Y'all know my attention span.
I think the bigger question is whether this arrangement includes any fees or tolls on ships that are going through the strait. The president has said that that will be a non-starter. And it remains to be seen
nice.
Whether the fees are disguised.
I would
as
pay
something
my
like
person if I wanted.
I
could, but he doesn't. He wouldn't take it. He's really nice.
On these ships that are going back and forth, but clearly the president on the lookout.
Either one sounds good. You guys are like, it's better than listening to CNN.
Response from President Trump.
He's denying reports that the United
So
States
we're like 50-50, guys.
as the 5-month war with
I just like watching body cam because those are so funny. The paranormal stuff I don't mind either. I like to kind of, like when I'm watching it, I like to kind of pick out where I think it's like, nah, it's fake.
Interceptors for a critical missile defense system. So let's go straight to CNN's senior White House reporter Kevin.
Ooh, how about a mixture of one? I think I found a good one that gives us both.
8 times officers caught something on
Stop talking.
That the U.S. doesn't have what it needs to fight this conflict, but we know
I really gotta turn off my autoplay.
weapons stockpile, they have been boiling kind of for months, really since the war began, but they are
damn campaigning.
At what is sort of an inflection point for the conflict as the president debates a major escalation here.
They do. I love reacting to them. They just be making me laugh. And I kind of get a little frustrated, and it's usually the same suspect. But I kind of get frustrated because I'm like, if you would just listen, like nothing would happen. I know it would be boring, but still. And they always are like, I didn't do nothing. Why are you like arresting me? And then they start fighting the cops and calling them names. And it's like, bruh, all this for them to say that they're going to give you a warning. Y'all just escalated to felonies.
For American officials behind the scenes. CNN has reported that the U.S. Has exhausted nearly 80% of interceptor for a defense system. That's the THAAD system. That is in addition.
I know, right? Like trying. I tend to read all the names and I'll just say hi to them.
Interceptor missiles, and that's of course a concern for the U.S. But it's also.
And then I try to read up to make sure I'm reading everybody's stuff so I can answer the questions.
On these weapons and on these systems to defend themselves against Iranian retaliation, which would be a concern if the president decides.
Body cam bingo is fun. We should make one, right? I should make one. And then you guys can kind of give me like things to put on the bingo, and then we'll see if we ever get it.
For diplomacy, as he was weighing these considerations, the vice
But
president.
I think I found a good one for us to watch. It's like a mix.
Listen to what he said.
I do think that.
Okay, we're gonna mute this dude because we don't want to know right now. I listened to the JD Vance one. It was alright. Okay, so I found this one. This one's like a mix, which is cool. So it says 8 disturbing paranormal police encounters no one can explain by Warrior Mind. It's got a little bit of both, guys. A little bit of both. So we'll go with this one for now.
Nobody can explain. And the more you look at the footage, the less any of it starts to make sense.
I love these type of things, guys.
Case 1.
I just need popcorn, man. I should have brought some, you guys. You're right. I should have brought popcorn, and I didn't even think about it.
Walks up to a police officer in a parking lot with his phone already in his hand.
Hi.
I'm just fine, everything that's going on. I like it. I like that everybody on here likes to kind of talk, and we talk about random things, you know. Sometimes it goes way off the rails.
But I don't know if you listen to him. It's scary. What is going? Clearly, something's going on.
Right? Oh, you know what? Let me write them down, guys. I'll get my handy dandy notebook.
Right.
He isn't there to report a crime against himself. He just wants everything documented on the record. Because of what he woke up to the night before.
My little notebook.
Okay, so
it's
you
got
had them last
Rainbow
night.
Bright on it.
Voicemails were coming in.
And I saw them these morning. Yeah.
You guys want to do a bingo, so I have to make
gave me
it.
chills the first few times.
Right.
I don't know how scared I have to actually be.
That doesn't sound like she's in her right state of mind at all.
You know what? I could get like one of those magnetic boards and put it behind me, and then we can just use the little magnet.
The two of them were married for years.
So you were saying
the kids they share are the
you
only
need a
reason
lawyer.
he still has any contact with her at all. He's moved on. He has a new partner and a new life. But when he starts playing the voicemails back for the officer, the sound coming out of the
Cuffs
phone
is a good one.
doesn't land like a message at all.
Do me a favor and play them.
Oh, and the B word. They always say that. And then they always say, I didn't do nothing.
Play the other one.
Okay, we're up to second one here.
That's not mine.
That was 145. This is 146.
These are such good ones. Yeah, that's how I was doing it. I just got a letter. I just got a letter. You hear the call? It's crazy. Yeah, right to me. That dude needs some holy water on his phone. I loved playing Hangman. You have all the letters to pick from. I usually go for E first. That's the one I usually go for.
149.
I'm sorry, CT.
It's screaming, crying,
crazy,
a voice begging for help, and saying that someone has been killed,
twisted. Girl, it's because sometimes I do talk a lot. I'm trying to like kind of like shorten my speeches. There's someone in his pew-pewing at the concert when he got caught. He ain't doing nothing. Yeah, he's showing it on his phone. That sounds like a creepy little kid. Oh, Cindy.
151.
Right, Daddy, right? She's the witch, man. My volume is way higher than the video. It's because sometimes people tell me lower the volume of the video, but I'll hire it.
152. This is 154.
That's crazy. That's funny, Paul.
The officer goes quiet while it plays. Then he asks the man
two cats fighting
if he's completely certain that voice belongs to his ex-wife. He says he's certain. Nobody
funny,
else
Jay.
has that number, and nobody else is calling him. But the part that clearly frightens him most
Yeah,
isn't
you
the
wanted to hear
screaming
it,
itself.
CD.
It's what he can hear buried underneath it. His kids are sometimes with her when these
You know
calls
what?
come
I should
in,
start playing that
and he
game,
admits
Danny.
he can't always tell whether he's
They're
listening
probably
to
gonna
his
always be
ex-wife on that
Democrat.
recording or his own daughter. Later that day, the officer drives out to her house to check on her. According to the report, she had already gone back and deleted some of her calls from that night.
Oh, you can't delete
She grew
anything,
agitated
man.
the second the officers arrived, and she was arrested for obscene communication, a form of
So wait,
stalking.
she was
with a
doing it
court
on
date set
purpose,
for
guys.
early May. When
Look,
the
she
footage
does
was
look like a
uploaded
witch,
online,
guys.
the comment section landed on the same word over and over.
They're saying the way you
demonic.
guys are saying.
Thousands of people were convinced the voice wasn't a woman having a
Ex-wife.
breakdown at all, but something that
They
had
played
gotten
too much.
inside her and started speaking through her. There's no way to prove a thing like that, obviously, and there's nothing on the recording that cleanly rules it out either. What you're left with is a custody dispute, a visit from the police, and 9 voicemails that most people can't make it through to the end. Case 2.
That's crazy.
The Old Liberty High
Guilty.
School. Two brothers run a channel where they
hit that
spend their
gavel.
nights inside abandoned buildings, calling out to whatever they think might still be inside.
That's a good one.
Yeah, guys,
CD.
we're going to be approaching tonight the Liberty High School. Never been investigated before. Never! Never ever. It's in Ohio, bro.
I'm really nervous for this school in particular due to the unknown amount of history.
In the summer of 2024, they picked a place almost nobody had ever investigated, the Old Liberty High School in Ohio.
Supervised
It's a
this, don't
huge
we?
4-story
I think
building
so, Jay.
sitting all alone in
there's
the
real
middle
ones.
of farmland. There's almost no history left about the school, which is part of what drew them to it. Most of the records
Oh
are
my
gone.
god. That's
the little
funny.
that
Electrifying
survived
one.
is grim.
At
His
Liberty
ex now
High
because
School, it is
that'd be
documented
creepy,
that the
right?
staff
Waking
would
up
use
and
a
you're just
method
hearing them talk to you
called
like
the
that. Oh my god.
sandbox, an extremely small room designed to mimic the effects of a solitary confinement cell. So these children being placed
so is
in
mine.
solitary confinement rooms.
My grandma was considered a curandera.
During school,
which is
that would piss me
I guess
off
like a
and
shaman
make
or a
me
healer.
miserable. So imagine
And
the
then
energy that's
my
locked into
grandma
this
from my
place, dude.
dad's
If a child
side,
misbehaved,
she was the one that was a
would shove
bruja.
children inside a tiny room overlooking the gymnasium, and would even put a board alongside the open wall, shrouding the room in complete darkness. Imagine you're stuck all day in like a few feet by few feet room, and all you can do is just think about what you did.
Back when the school was still open, the staff used to punish
It
kids
would,
with something
right?
they called the sin box.
The
A tiny
sin
room built above the gymnasium that was so small a grown man can touch both walls at once. If a child misbehaved, they'd be locked inside it, and a board would be slid across the open side to seal them in complete darkness for the rest of the school day. The brothers read all of this out loud before going in.
Oh, your abuela too in Puerto Rico.
At night, this thing is terrifying, bro.
Look at that.
Oh my god. Dude, this is gonna be terrifying, man. Let's go to the Liberty School.
See, I would want to do that, but I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I break into a place. And y'all know I'm like a little goody two shoes that I don't mean to be.
If there's anybody here,
But it's
any
like I would
spirits,
want to
children,
try that.
Teachers, principals,
Not bueno, guys. Not bueno.
janitors, we're here to talk to you tonight. Don't be scared of us. Feel free to make any kind of noises you want.
Hello? Holy well. Someone just got thrown, dog. What?
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Can you walk towards
For
us?
$25.
Favorites.
Whoa,
Aw,
bat.
thank you so much, Jay.
Bird.
I send you hearts
What the hell
too.
was that?
It's a bat, I think.
It is a bat. Oh.
Oh no, this isn't good.
No, that's not good.
This isn't good. Okay. Oh crap.
Hey, bat.
Hello.
Hey, mister. It's right there. You see it? Mr.
We were
Bat?
talking
Mr.
yesterday
Bird?
about
Okay, it's a dog.
teen
It's a
walkers.
dove.
Look up that one, and then we'll do burglar police after that.
We got him. Hey, buddy. Alright. Keep exploring, bro. Let's work our way down.
Man, I'd be creeped out if I'm in
You're
one
on
of
the
those
same floor as the
spaces.
sin box.
Oh, dude, the sin box?
Right here.
Dude. So this is the box. It's basically the press box for the gymnasium.
Because I'm one of
They
those
actually
people that,
lock kids who misbehaved
like,
in
if
this
if I
box.
see something, I'll probably just like panic a little.
Standing outside while the sun
Ooh,
sets,
imagine if it was like a
and
little
one
kid
of them
running back.
says what
That'd be
everyone
so
watching is
creepy.
already thinking, that a place like that holds on to whatever happened inside it. They head
You're not gonna
in
go on
as
a
it
ghost
gets
hunt
dark,
either.
and for a while it's the usual stuff. Empty rooms, flashlights, equipment that beeps for no clear reason. At one point, a pigeon flies out of the
Oh,
dark
dude, I
and
got
scares
stories
them
about
so
Ouija boards.
badly, one of them almost runs, and then their devices start answering back.
I used to do it, Steven. And then I got freaked out one time. Like I went to Bachelor's Grove, and then I went to a haunted place in Indiana.
Keep walking, dude. Yeah, let's just keep walking.
The floor is like,
Okay.
ooh, okay. I'm
I
gonna
hope
write
there was
that
a
down,
backplate on
guys.
there, but I
I'm
100%.
telling you, you guys always give me interesting things to look up.
So
Why I also get a little busy.
go across the middle of that hallway. Yes, dude.
I always want to look up what you guys
Anyone
send
down here
me.
with us? We're here to communicate. What is that? What is that?
I definitely wanted to visit the Warren Museum and the Zach Bagans ones, but I don't think the Zach Bagans ones is around no more. Oh, your friend has a ghost in his house. Oh, he's scary. Google Riverdale Road in Colorado. There, I went to the one when we were in the RGB. We went to the one where the kids had like passed, and it was like a school bus. It's supposed to be super haunted.
Let's just sit up in the middle, put gear all around us, and see what happens.
I'm
Alright, so
sitting
now we're
right-
sitting on the third
my
floor
family
hallway.
living. Ah,
And
okay.
just went nuts. So now it's time to see exactly what is up here with us.
See,
right
I would
now.
want to
Can you
do
light
the
that one
urban
again?
exploration, but I feel like because I'm a girl, I shouldn't go alone.
3, 2.
I do. I do like haunted houses, Jesse.
It's a different vibe. Yeah, it's horrible. So guys, look at Noah's camera. That is what we're seeing right now.
Can you touch that REM pod again? That red light?
I think that's right. Personally, I'm not really scared, but I think I would be if I was by myself in the darkness like that. I might be a little bit scared.
Dude.
Yeah, Heavy Hook knows about that one.
Bro, what the hell was that?
Old West Virginia Penitentiary
No way.
was pretty good.
Yeah, it was like, it looked
That's
like
the
a
prison
freaking
that
like.
had Old Sparky.
Like a
Interesting. I'm gonna
placard.
write that down.
Dude, what was that bang? I don't know. That was loud. I just heard a kid go, hey. Yeah, it was like, oh my god.
Upstairs when we were in the basement. Ooh, that's
the way we
so
heard your voice.
creepy.
Was that someone else?
I told you guys. Okay, for some of you guys that
Can
are
you touch that
new,
again?
because I had said this story before, but I was saying like when in my house, we think we might have a mimic. And this is how we got into all these conversations. Because we were cooking and then I heard like me and my son heard someone call his name and we were looking and it came from the direction of my bedroom. And then we are just waiting for whoever was calling to come out and nobody came out. And then it sounded like my dude's voice and he came from the living room. We're like, did you call him? And he's like, no, he was watching movies. So he went to the room and me and my son just looking at each other like, oh yeah, it's kind of creepy. Luckily, we have it on video. So we're trying to pull the audio to see if we can actually pull up where you can hear it. Because you do see the little spikes in it for where it says something. Because we were both really quiet when we were cooking. So we weren't talking at the time. So that's where we got into this whole conversation about these things. But that's the only thing I think I have in my house.
Dude, right when you heard the kid's voice, you know what's happening, man? I don't know.
You know what, Dante? I might do that because I told you guys that right now I'm going to go buy a place in Texas. So when I have to do like my ride from here to Texas, I could try and see if I can map it for you guys.
Out of the static.
I can go into places
when
like
one
that.
of the brothers asks how someone ended up here, the box says stranded. When he asks what happened, it says homicide and then it says homicide again. A motion sensor their own father built for them. Meant to
That's
light
where
up
I
when
want to go,
something
Steven. I
crosses
want to go
in
to the
front of
Standing
it,
Hotel too.
Suddenly goes off with nothing there, and then dies completely at the exact same second as their camera and two other devices. As if
Other than that,
something in
we haven't
room
heard
needed the
anything. I don't
power
hear
more than they
knockings,
did.
nothing like
Down
that.
in the basement, it doesn't stop. One of them feels something touch
But
his
I
leg
did,
and there's nothing there.
I did like
Footsteps
make sure
that
I
aren't
reblessed my
theirs can be
house.
heard coming from
Maybe it
floors
kicked
they
it
know
out.
are empty.
Was that one in Colorado?
Jake! Oh my god, Jake! Was that inside? Yeah. Shh.
Get down here now.
Yep, it's in Colorado.
Get down here, dude.
No, you come with me, bro.
I just want to go there because it just seems like it'd be cool.
Now. Call the cops. Call the fucking cops.
Yes. I believe we went and did that one too. That one was trippy.
Get out. Turn the lights off.
And then you see the little handprints on your car. Like, ooh, spooky.
I'm at the old Liberty High School. There's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Are you guys in a safe spot right now, fighting?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay.
I actually used to travel for work to Houston. Like, I don't mind San Antonio because I know people there. But Houston
And
has a
then,
really good
standing
restaurant
in
that I
the
used to go
cellar,
to.
One of the brothers hears what he's certain are gunshots outside.
I can't remember what it was
7
called.
of them.
It was such a good
Close.
restaurant. It's one of those
Somewhere in
Korean
the
barbecue
parking lot.
places, and it was
He
so,
runs
so,
to find
so
his
good.
brother. They hear something rattling the one door in the building that actually locks, and they do the only thing that makes sense.
Yes.
They call
I believe
the
that's where The
police.
Shining was filmed.
This is where it stops being a normal ghost hunt.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, Dante, that they're all like haunted. Because like all the negative energy that was happening there, you know?
On the north side.
Yeah. See, if I was with a group of people, I'd be laughing at them for being scared. Like, man, don't be wussing. In the Glore Museum. It was the original asylum where... Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down too, guys. Glore Museum.
Thank you all.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you usually see like prisons and all that haunted aside from those asylums.
Are you the callers?
Yes. Yeah, we are.
Ah, the craziness that happens there.
Well, we're in here filming a ghost video of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar.
And they got busted by the
sounded
police.
Like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him, where he was up in the.
He heard
gymnasium,
pew-pews.
and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call. The gunshots were all here. The rattling on the door and the footsteps were in the gymnasium, which is right over here.
Yeah, they're in the school.
Sheriff's office, if you're in here, make yourself known.
Over here, like I heard it on that staircase.
I heard the noises, like, I don't know, because I was in the damn box. So
you didn't hear the noises, like the gunshots?
No, that's why I screamed.
He's like, that's why I screamed.
Jay!
I was literally in that window doing an EVP session, and they were right here.
That's probably like, nope. So creepy. I bet you cops be seeing some crazy, like, paranormal stuff. Oh yeah, Paul, it is. Yeah, Dante, the puppo is chasing the ghost. Right, Dante? He's like, nope, 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 nope. Cops are like, we're not gonna go all the way up. We didn't hear nothing, so we're not bounce. You see, we need to get out of here. Hey, Jay, that's me. I believe in the same thing. Because my thought process is that if there's evil, there has to be a good, so it has to balance itself, you know?
Are you serious? For real?
The cop's like, bye.
What?
Let me just.
For real?
So right there on the second floor.
Yes.
We were looking this way. I heard pitter patter. Like,
Sorta, Monica.
Along that.
We're watching, so I did a poll to do whether or not we're doing paranormal or body cam footage of cops, and then I found this video, which is a mix of both.
Yeah, we were like, no. But we were talking about you guys. We were like, let's just back up for a second.
You're like, I'm not hitting that bee's nest.
And all of a sudden we heard.
Yep, they ran
behind us, and we just ran.
For real. See, he's like, I heard movement behind us, and I was like,
and clear the building like there's a real intruder inside.
He's telling his partner,
because as far
I
as
miss
they
you.
know, someone just fired 7 shots and tried to force a door, but they find nothing.
Crazy.
No shell casings, no shooter, no other footprints in the dust. The brothers explain what they were doing in there, and the cops take it surprisingly well. Then, while they're all still inside, the officers go quiet. One of them says he heard footsteps moving along the wall on the second floor, soft and quick.
He just ran past his partner.
As he lowers
like,
his
let it get
flashlight
you, not
toward
me.
the sound, he watches something at the far end of the hall go dark,
Okay, Cindy.
like a shape stepping out of his light. He asks the brothers more than once if they're absolutely sure there's nobody else in the building. They tell him
you're not going to go to the vet if you
After
fall
that,
off.
The officers leave, not slowly and not to go write up a report, but quickly, telling the brothers that if they hear anything else, they better hope it turns out to be a real person. I think you can be surrounded by both
or one or the other. That's why I think like my guardian angel is always on like extra.
No suspect, no
extra
shell
control,
casings,
like watching,
no
you know.
explanation for the
I'd be
7
just getting
events
into
picked
mischief.
up on the brothers' own audio. What's left on camera is 2 trained police officers
Energy
walking
is
into a
either created
building
or
expecting
destroyed.
an
That
armed
energy
man,
goes somewhere.
finding nothing they could arrest,
interesting,
and choosing
Andy.
to walk right back out into the dark instead of staying to figure out what they'd just seen.
Yeah,
Case
those
3,
cops booked.
a mausoleum.
Ooh, a
Some
mausoleum.
places stay with a person because of who they belong to. For a paranormal investigator named Terry, the building she walked into
I've seen
in
the
May of
ones
2022
where they're showing
belonged to
like
Josh,
people in like other
her
countries,
partner,
and some of those
who
you
had
can
spent
totally
years
tell it's
working
fake.
there as a night security
Like the
guard
Jin one.
before
Oh my
he finally
god.
stopped going back.
What's going on, guys? Got a special treat for you. Terry's gonna be,
I could never live across from a cemetery,
you guys.
guys.
Enjoy what's about to come.
She went in alone. No team, no spirit box, just a flashlight and a camera, with Josh watching the live video from outside.
Okay, so out of all the, I'm not going to talk, you guys, I'm going to be quiet. Out of all the places I have ever been to and investigated,
I feel like something's going to happen.
This is the
right, Jesse?
The creepiest place. This place had the most feeling to it, is what I can explain to you.
Oh yeah, I would never go to a cemetery
That's
because
all I'm gonna
God,
say.
I'm like scared of zombies.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now, and here we go.
Yeah, I probably have like 2, Jay, because
She's been
I just be
inside
getting
a lot of
into
scary
so many
buildings over the years,
mischief,
but she
and not
says
on
this one
purpose.
felt
Like
worse
when I
than
hit my
anywhere
leg,
she'd
my
ever
shin,
been. And she says
or
it
like
before anything even
I
happens,
was like trying to
in the voice
go over
people
like our
use
baby
when they
gate for
already
our
know
dog
they
because
shouldn't have
we didn't
come.
want her running out. And I accidentally caught my foot on the gate and I fell. And I went to the corner of the table.
So you come down, I will see
And
the
it's like,
chapel on my left.
and what sucks is that it was caught on camera. I was like, no, it's so embarrassing.
The
I'm
first
telling
thing
you, my
that's
angel
wrong
works
is
double
smell.
time.
There's a light on somewhere inside the building, and when she finds the switch that's supposed to control it, the switch is off.
Yep, Danny,
She
I would
stops
not
for a
want to go
second
there.
to work out what that means, then decides she doesn't want to.
Yes, Dante, yes.
Oh, pardon my French.
They
but
found it with
mother
50
F-
bodies that were decomposing.
Holy shit. This is it, you guys.
I have a question for you.
It is locked. Josh, can you please, you're
And
not helping me here. Oh my god. This is as scary as it is. Fuck. Oh my god.
That was whack.
I don't see any steps. Oh god. Is there anybody here?
I feel silly when I have
Is
to
there
ask that
anybody
question.
here? Can you give me a sign? Well, there is a light switch, but the switch is off.
And keeps walking deeper inside. She gets lost almost
Like
right away.
I did that at
The
Bachelor's
place
Girl,
twists
which
back
is
on itself,
a
with
haunted
doors already
cemetery in
hanging open
Chicago.
that she doesn't want to touch.
And I felt so
And
silly
somewhere in the
saying
dark,
that.
A woman can be heard
If
screaming.
anybody's here, make yourself
It isn't
known.
faint, and it isn't
I
far
just
enough
feel
away
silly.
to ignore. She calls out to Josh through the camera and asks if he heard it too. He did. Watching from outside on a feed with its own delay, he heard the same scream she did.
Of course, the door is wide open. Shit. Yep. Okay, Josh.
Now,
Did you
dude,
hear that?
is most cemeteries just wide open like that?
God, I heard a woman's voice.
Like you could just walk in there without like an
there somebody
appointment and
in
stuff.
here?
I know it sounds like a silly question, guys, but
Hello?
I'm serious.
How do you feel that Josh isn't patrolling here anymore? The door was open. Both doors were open. So I don't want to open and close
No,
any doors.
it takes a lot to scare me, to be
Who's
honest.
here?
If anything, it makes me want to go there and look for myself, which is probably never a good
anybody here?
idea.
Is a little boy or girl here?
Ooh, that's crazy.
Do you miss
Danny.
Josh not coming around? Okay, Josh, where do I go? Down the stairs and to the right? I don't know what the hell. That's where the woman was screaming at. Yeah, I heard this woman screaming. Where do I go? Is anyone in here? Security.
There it goes on the farm. They were grateful and wanted more attention. They came, full moon, then gone right before the next one, about 2 weeks. You're like, I hope I never experience that again.
Where do I go? Where do you
Yeah,
want me to go,
you know what,
babe?
Chris? After dealing with Democrats,
is
I don't think
messed
anything
up.
scares me at this point.
Oh my god.
I watch her here.
Sorry, you guys, for my language, but if you knew how it felt.
Thing called, are you
Who's
scared?
in there?
Oh,
After that,
is that the one with
she
those two
stops
guys?
talking to the
right?
camera and starts talking to the
Where they
building.
tell
Is
stories
anyone
and they
here?
go ghost hunting too,
Are you
right?
lost? What
I
do
think
you
they
want?
read like,
At the end of
is it like
one long
creepypasta
hallway,
stuff?
a figure can be seen standing perfectly still, too far away to make out a face, close enough that she doesn't wait around to see one. She notices light coming from a room that should be empty.
Planned
She
Parenthood
hears
does-
something move behind her in a hallway she already walked through. By the time she finds her way out, she's soaked in sweat and shaking so hard she can barely talk.
Yeah, that's the one thing people gotta
Who
be
are
careful
you?
with when they mess with all this stuff.
Are you lost? I heard something. Are you lost? What do you want? I just seen a light coming from somewhere. Okay. I'm lost. You're gonna have to help guide me back because I don't know where the fuck I am. Forgive my language, you guys. This is
for Halloween.
If you knew how this shit felt. Okay, I think I know where I am now. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Looked like there's something standing there. What the hell's going on? What happened?
The fucking dog was barking and growling or something. It wasn't the fucking sirens. And then I kept fucking on the live. I kept hearing fucking. As soon as you were coming up there, I heard a woman.
You know what, Monica?
Screaming things.
Yes. I don't think they like attach themselves, but I do think they mess with you.
But I heard that woman screaming. The only reason I started getting huff and puff was you're like, get out of there, get out of there now.
You just see their silhouette of smoke like in the cartoons.
The thing that finally broke her wasn't the figure. It was Josh's voice in her ear telling her to get out, get out now. Which in the moment, she thought meant the police were on their way. There were no police. It was just the two of them. One inside and one watching from the car, both hearing the same woman scream in a building where no woman should have been. Nobody knows who was screaming that night. Nobody knows what was standing at the end of that hallway.
That's why, like, when I was going ghost hunting, I always brought like
Josh worked that place alone.
a cross that was blessed in the Church of the Virgen of Guadalupe, and then I bring holy water with me.
He finally understood why it never really left
and
him.
Holy oil.
The kitchen.
And I bless myself
This
before going
next
in.
one is short, and it's
Maybe
over
that's why I don't
almost
really see
before it
anything.
starts, which is exactly
It's like a
what
magnet to
makes
push
it
them
stick.
away.
Pardon, je crois que c'est la nuit de suite. Ça marche, merci, on va y voir tout à l'heure. Ça marche. Je vais vous laisser retourner chez vous. Vous avez respirer. Ouais, mais vous avez pas un truc pour les serrures parce qu'en fait on n'a pas les clés. C'est vrai, juste là. Oui. Elle est ouverte. D'accord, très bien, il n'y a pas de problème. Non, mais il n'y a pas de
I
problème.
even seen one where I don't know if they're gonna show it here, but there was a chick possessed, and you can hear it from like it was a Mexico one, and the people on the ground was hearing it. So the cops ran in because they thought somebody was being murdered, and then it turned out that some chick was possessed. I was like, dang, no, thank you, goodbye.
Ouais, carrément, franchement, il est pas bien du tout, le gamin.
You have to drink holy water.
Je voulais avoir ce moment.
Hey man, Jay, you gotta be prepared. I prepare for everything.
The police were called out to a house during a night party. The kind of call that's usually nothing, a noise complaint that ends with everyone going home.
So he's like, nope. She's like, I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna visit.
C'était vous
Popo.
Ouais, bien sûr. Bon. What? Il y a de l'ambiance chez vous.
Ooh, Jay, yeah. That would be one thing that would probably worry me.
Bah écoutez, non. What? Whoa.
In the footage, the officers can be seen moving through the house slowly.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
And even before anything happens, something about the place feels off. One of the officers seems to feel it too, moving carefully without really knowing why. Then he steps toward the kitchen, and in that same second, the entire rack over the counter comes down. Nobody is standing
That
near
just
it,
looks funny.
no hand anywhere close, and the timing is what people can't get past. The exact moment he crossed into that room, like something in there had been waiting for him to come close enough. Whatever pulled it loose never enters the frame. Case 5. Room
Crazy, guys,
209.
crazy.
September 14th, 2003.
It was recorded by hotel security.
Started out as a completely normal day at the hotel, until the front desk started getting complaints about screaming coming from room 209.
Right? It's crazy. Recorded by hotel security on September 14th, 2003. I think some are real, and a lot of them are staged, to be honest. So I think some of these people do it for like clicks. But the ones that you can't explain, that you look at the raw footage and everything, and you just can't explain it, I think those are like legit. I think I would rather do like live sessions like this, because then I can't like prank anybody, you know? So if you guys hear or see something, you know, it's like, it is
what
it
is. Was
is.
that room 209 was empty. Nobody had checked into
Same, Paul.
So the manager did what anyone running a hotel would do and sent a security guard named John up to the second floor to see what was going on, while a woman named Amy stayed on the radio to pass messages back and forth between them.
We were just talking about that, Jay, about the not the Appalachian Mountains, but we were talking about that because I was telling them in regards to the skinwalkers that you're not supposed to go out at night, and if you do, if you hear a whistle, you're not supposed to whistle back. And then I heard that if you hear your name called, you don't answer it. No, I do want to go there if it's still around.
Amy tells
yeah,
John
Jay, they're pretty much obvious. Like some of them that are pretty good, where you're like kind of iffy.
Anyway. A moment
you
later,
still try to
he gets back on the
rationalize,
radio
you know,
and says he can hear the screaming now too, coming from inside the empty room. And Amy confirms she can hear it through his microphone.
Oh yeah, true, Dante.
They're told to wait for the police, but John doesn't wait. If someone's being hurt on the other side of that door, waiting could get them killed. So he goes in.
Keep your curtains closed. Ooh, did they have fun? Oh, you saw that? They like walked out the room like some like see-through thing. Roanoke. Yeah, that's what I heard, Paul.
For a few seconds, there's nothing. Then his voice comes back on the radio, and it's changed. He tells Amy to call the police right now. He says there's no one inside, but the furniture has been flipped completely upside down.
That's crazy.
The carpet has been ripped up off the floor. The shower is running in an empty bathroom, and there's nobody in there who could have done any of it. As John steps into the wrecked room that was locked and empty, something described only as a white shape can be seen leaving it.
Yeah, I heard
Some
about
people
that.
who've watched the footage swear it was a single
like you guys
figure.
did about the tribes.
Others are just
like
as sure
a lot
there
of the
was
Native
more than
Americans
one.
are like, we don't talk about that stuff. Right? See, okay. My thing is like, as good as cameras we have nowadays, right? Like where you could zoom into a person's pores.
Over the years, the hotel
It's like, why
got
can't
other
we get a
reports of
good
strange
photo
sounds
of
tied to
Bigfoot?
that same
You know,
room
it's always
from
grainy.
guests who never stayed in it and staff who worked nearby.
It's like maybe he's an
But this
alien
one
and not like
a
an
security
animal,
guard walking
and it's
into a
just like
locked, empty
his
room
like
that had been
static
torn
whatever
apart from the
is
inside
causing
while
it to
screamed
interfere with your
is
camera.
the only piece of it that was ever caught on tape. Amy's last words on the radio were that she was officially freaked out. John never explained what turned that room over, and nobody has since. Case 6. The Man Who Kept Getting Up. On March
I feel like
16,
this was being boozled because
2023,
not a lot of them
the
are like
police were called
I thought
out
they were
to
gonna be
a
like
house
cop cameras.
after a report that a young man was behaving in a way that didn't make any sense.
Hey, stop right now. Stop.
Get the chocolate.
Relax. He just jumped. John, he just jumped.
Throw it him.
Relax. What's going on? Why are you jumping like that? Are you hurt?
It's the same argument, interdimensional
In
beings.
the body cam
Interesting.
footage, the officers
Yeah, because
walk in to
I
find
keep wondering,
him
like
standing
when
by
we
the
they
railing
show
of the
like
staircase.
Bigfoot
Without
pictures,
any
still
warning,
whoa,
he climbs
that
up
dude
onto it and
jumped.
drops, jumping down onto the floor below. And then a little while later,
but yeah,
he does it again. His family tells the officers
I think with
he's already
technology,
done
we
it
should have been
several
able to get a
times in
good
the last
photo. So
half
it's kind
hour.
of weird that we can't.
Earlier, he jumped off the deck outside, a drop of 7 or
Yep.
8 feet.
The
got
chocolate
back
would
up
make
and did
him
it again.
not do that.
He hurt his
This way
shoulder
he learns.
badly enough that they took him to the
Or he
emergency
lears.
room, where he was checked over and sent home. And even that didn't
That's
stop him.
crazy.
The strangest part isn't the jumping, it's how still he goes in between.
You want to talk outside? What's going on? Are you hurt? You not talking to me is not going to solve anything.
We have to figure out what's going on. That's not normal. Do you want to talk to me, or are you just going to stand there? Back up. Hey, relax, relax. I'm not trying to fight you or anything, okay?
To see if his eyes are dilated.
What I just saw.
Yeah, he jumped 3 times in the space of last half an hour.
Okay. Are you injured at all?
He hurt his left shoulder blade.
Okay.
They cartwheeling. I took him to emergency. They checked him out. He's fine. But that didn't stop him.
An insane athlete. He was trying to parkour.
Okay.
He's like, parkour!
Just few times. The lake is like 7-8 feet down. The land is 7-8 feet down.
Okay.
He's on acid. Are we gonna get into this topic again?
Over here.
The officers try to talk to him and he won't answer.
Imagine going ghost hunting
he
on that.
Right
Woo,
into their eyes and says nothing. He isn't threatening anyone, and he isn't asking for anything. He just stands there watching them, and every so often, his hands slowly close into fists on their own. One of the officers keeps his voice calm and steady, telling him that whatever this is, it isn't worth it.
Maybe he's just like you guys said. Maybe he's just on drugs.
That they only want to make sure he's okay.
Get him out of the
young
house.
man barely
He's
responds.
being affected by something
when he
negative.
finally does move, it's toward the officer, slow and silent, in a way that puts everyone in the room on edge without a single word.
You know what,
being
guys? He's
said.
gonna be like, I didn't do nothing.
Nobody's in trouble or anything. The fact that you keep moving and shuffling towards me like you're about to like swing on me or something is disturbing for me. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get into some type of position to try and flank me or whatever you're trying to do. And we're not going to go down this route, okay? Or you're going to try and run. You're not going anywhere right now.
Okay? Oh, that sounds crazy. He's a jihadist. Dude, you saw how he swinged at him?
Stop resisting. You're under arrest. You are under arrest. Get in the head position.
He's like, I didn't do nothing.
Hands now.
I got this hand. All right, stop fighting. Just relax, okay?
His parents are watching
said,
all of
"Relax.
this happen
I'd be
in
a
their own home,
doctor."
and they can't explain it. The officers can't explain it either.
True, Dante.
He isn't drunk. He isn't making demands, and he's thrown himself off things hard enough to hurt himself, and gone right back for more, all while looking at people like he's staring straight through them. When he finally lunges, it takes several officers to hold
What's
him
up,
down,
Heavy?
and he's taken into custody. The report lists the charges, but it doesn't, and it can't, explain what everyone in that house actually watched
Still looks
that night.
crazy that you would swing at a
man
cop like
standing
that.
silent in his own home, staring, throwing himself off things that should have hurt him, and getting back up every single time. Case 7. Say My Name.
Say my
On
name,
September
say my
1st,
name.
2022, a man walked into a Walmart, picked up something he had no way to pay for, and then simply refused to leave. The staff called the police.
Here we go,
but by
guys.
the time the
I didn't do
officers
nothing.
arrived, the stolen item was the least strange thing about him.
What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, check this
He's
out.
like,
Look at me
"What's
real
up,
quick.
dog?"
Hey, anything that you
Yup.
want to buy, they don't want you to buy it.
Another
So I
Walmart.
get to the front with me. I'm gonna explain to that when I get to the front. All right, just come with me right now.
Police 503-1046.
I'm 10-4. I was trying to tell 677 we was in the electronic section, but I think the
Drugs
gentleman is gonna
don't
walk with us to the front of the store.
get.
She will pay for it. Nah, they don't want you. They're not gonna let you buy them. Why is that?
Oh wow, that's crazy, Paul.
I'll just skin them. Like I'm supposed to get them by right. Let me hold them. I got them. Put them down. Sorry. You can't buy them. You all right. They're not gonna let you buy them. I'm taking it. Listen, this is where if you don't listen to me, you go to jail. So put them down. I'm taking it. Listen. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't have any.
You're resisting. Resisting.
The strange part was that he wouldn't tell anyone his name. They take him down to the floor and cuff him quickly, and from there the whole thing turns into one long standoff over a single question. What's your name? He won't answer it. Instead, he keeps saying the same thing back to them over and over, telling the officer to say his name, as if the officer already knows it and is just refusing to say it out
Is that
loud.
a real story, Jay? That's crazy.
You can roll over. I'm not trying to choke you, but if you're gonna act like that, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do.
For real, Paul.
Stop. Stupid. Call the name. You're gonna roll him over. Say the name.
Yep.
Say the name. You wanna go this way. Say this way.
I wouldn't be surprised if they run into people that are like possessed or anything like that.
Say my name. stapling. Say my name. Hey, if you don't give up, you're gonna be tased. You're gonna get tased. Bro, why you trying to... Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Just calm down. You could say my name. Probably 1-2-15. I don't know. Let me hold traffic still though.
There's some craziness. Walmart be having crazy people. Don't
They
know.
ask him again. They explain pretty patiently that the jail won't release him if they don't know who he is, that he'll end up sitting in a cell until he tells them something. He doesn't care. When they finally push hard enough, the name he gives them isn't really a name at all. Marty, Mighty Mo. There's no last name that stays the same twice. No date of birth, no address, nothing they can check against anything real. At one point, he says something the officer clearly doesn't know what to do with. He tells them there are a lot more of us than there are of you. Not more of me, more of us. The officer lets it slide and gets back to the paperwork. But on the recording, that one line lands like a crack in an otherwise ordinary arrest. A man with no name and no ID, calmly claiming to speak for something bigger than just himself. The part that never adds up is how little of it fits together. He had no money, no card, no way to buy the thing he wouldn't put down, and no way to prove he was anybody. He wasn't violent the way people usually get when they're caught. He was locked onto one idea, that his name was something the officers were supposed to already know, and that saying it was their job, not his. They put him in the car still asking, and he rides off still refusing.
Do you guys believe the stuff that was like I know the Conjuring movies had like some like I guess stuff from the Warrens' cases, and some of it was just sensationalized. But do you think like stuff like that is real?
As far as
like
any record
their
shows,
experiences or
they
whatever?
never did. Case 8. The Stop. On August 9th, 2024, what should have been a simple speeding stop turned into something the officers couldn't quite make sense of. They pulled a woman over on a road she didn't seem to want to explain being on.
For real heavy.
And almost right away, the whole thing stopped acting like a normal traffic stop. She tells the officer she doesn't have time for this and tries to leave. When they move to arrest her, she fights it. And from there, the recording turns into a long string of things she says that never quite connect to each other. One minute she's furious and in real pain. The next, she's calm and almost friendly, talking about a place she used to belong to, about being proposed to twice, about a night she got filmed somewhere. She says her name is Elizabeth, then in the same breath calls herself Monica, then something else, then says she doesn't even know what the initial stands for, that he's Russian, and asks if he's there today to a group of people who have no idea who she's talking about.
Yeah,
she keeps swinging back and forth between wanting to go home, wanting to go to the hospital, and wanting her mom.
And when I used to work in a hospital at night, I had the late shift. Ooh, I didn't like that, especially when we had to go downstairs
she talks
to where the bodies are.
Right in front of her.
Being by yourself, walking down the halls, and it's so quiet, you can hear a pin drop.
And the officers
it's like so spooky. And then because I watch a lot of horror movies, I'm like, this is how it starts, man. This is how people die.
There's nothing in the footage.
It's like I'm going by myself, telling them I'll be right back.
No shadow, no voice on a recorder, no object sliding across a table on
The
its
hills
own.
have eyes come from.
What actually
I heard
gets
it
under
came
people's
like
skin is quieter than that.
That movie actually
It's
came
watching
from
someone
something
hold
that
several
was like
conversations
I guess
at the
bits and
same
pieces
time,
that was real.
when only
I
one
think
of
the
them
first
is
one
with
was
the
real, or
officers right in
it just
front of
has
her,
some
and
stuff
slowly
in it.
getting the feeling that the rest are with someone the camera can't
Oh
see.
yeah, every nurse
She was
definitely has a
charged
ghost
with
story.
obstruction, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. On paper, the case is clean and simple.
That's true. I
The
think so
footage
too.
is anything
I
but.
think they do
Whatever
that
she
to
spent that
think
night
that they're not going to get in
answering
trouble.
Most of it clearly wasn't in the room.
Yeah, so that was this one. And since you guys were talking about like the skinwalkers, I wanted to put that one on. Since we're talking about cryptids and skinwalkers and mimics. Hold on. I know this is going to be a late one, right, guys? You guys are going to be like, I don't want to go to sleep now. Yeah, I don't like some of these things, like, especially if they're crawling towards you. Like, no, thank you. But some stuff, when I see it in here, I'm like, well, that's clearly like was a dog or like some type of wildlife. Especially when you hear like some of like the screams and stuff like that.
The owners of this house
I try to think of what wildlife sounds like that.
What was
Whoa,
caught on his Ring camera was
that has to be fake.
It was a regular night, but this night turned into a nightmare when a creature that looked like something out of an alien movie came to check up on the house. The creature doesn't look like anything that has been seen before, causing people to simply conclude it's a skinwalker.
What do you guys think it is?
This video looks ordinary, doesn't it? But that's not quite right. To those inside, it was a regular night.
I think it'd be more creepy if you see random people that are crazy that are like trying to come to your house. I think that would be scarier. You dropped your food and drink.
A few seconds after
that first one kind of looked like a rat, like a mutated big rat.
A creature walking into the frame and walking away again. Some
It
say
has
it's
to
a
be
dog,
AI, guys.
but that late at night, perhaps not.
They try to watch it.
This couple was about to leave their ranch when the unexpected happened.
Huh.
They suddenly heard a scream from a distance and went outside to check.
Whoa.
What is that?
Pantifa. Oh, we're talking about Pantifa. Yeah, it probably was her.
Some screaming.
The inhuman screams were coming from a naked man who was just standing at the edge of the forest.
See, stuff like that would creep me out.
There, looking lost. The couple themselves didn't know what to do and finally decided to
You're like, get off my property. If you're in Texas, you're about to find out what stand your ground means.
What the It's a naked man. Hello? Are you
See,
okay?
that's how horror movies start. When you say hello.
Can we help you?
You see? No. You watch horror movies. You're not supposed to do any of that.
She's standing there.
You just call the cops.
Hello?
You're so funny, Jay.
But
I'm pretty sure
turned
Black
out to be a
Smoke,
bad
they
idea,
could.
because the moment they did it, he suddenly turned towards them on
It's a
all
zombie.
fours and started running towards them.
Nope.
If that was a real skinwalker, they didn't wait to find out.
All we have to do is whistle. I heard whistling to them is like the worst thing you could do.
What?
No.
Yo.
Whoa,
Nope.
whoa, run.
Go.
This lady called out to her cat.
Yup, right?
But what
And
happened
can't see, that's what I'm
next
saying.
wasn't expected. The cat turned to her with its glowing eyes, but lightning flashed, and the face of a woman was seen on the cat. The cat was probably no longer her cat.
Baxter.
That's crazy.
Wherever this is, what was captured in it was terrifying. The place is already deserted.
That's what I heard,
and
Jay.
You can see the
You don't
distance
do
is
that,
pitch
especially in the
black and empty.
Appalachians.
But is it really empty? Not quite.
The cat would be gone.
No, it's an evil.
I would throw my cat in a bucket of holy water.
As the video progresses,
It'll be fine.
a gray figure towers in the distance, but it doesn't stand
Oh, you
still
can't
for
really
long.
see it.
It begins
It's
to
right
move,
here.
and it's a good thing
Oh.
there aren't people around.
Where'd it go?
Or it would have
Right
been
here.
chaos. Whoever was filming had a great presence of mind. Another person
Right
would
here.
have immediately fled.
Evil entity. This thing's
I think it's like
looking.
it could be a person again. See, the people one is the one that
It's
freaks
a-
me out.
a human form, though. You gotta wait until you see.
That's the
video. I
rig?
got it on
Okay.
video. This is like one out of a million things that people will not. They'll think
Or
I'm-
it's PM Tifa, guys, like
they
what
won't
you
think
guys
I'm
were
crazy
saying.
No more. Wait until you see this. Oh my God! It's like this thing like.
It'd be fun for me.
Oh my God.
Getting back at my cat
Like
for
a gargoyle.
for like
It's
doing
like a
biscuits on my head.
and it's like 35 feet away, and it came out of those weeds. You know what I'm talking about?
Imagine coming
I bet you
home
Heavy
or waking
and
up and seeing
who
this
is
on
it?
your
Texan
roof.
have
There are
really
many
good
things happening
stories
for
because
which there are
you
no
guys have like those really giant
explanations.
farms,
But
right?
This, some people say it's just a drunk man on the roof, but is it? Crawling so eerily on the roof doesn't exactly fit the
thank
description
you.
of a drunk man. If it's a skinwalker, then it's time to pack up.
It would, right? I think that would be scarier. Watching this while I sit outside alone. Oh, sorry, Dandy. You gotta be like.
Well, now how does one explain this? It's the dead of night, and this creepy creature appears in front of the house. It could easily have been
But I feel
dismissed
you.
as
If I go
human,
outside and
but
watch this,
look at those
my
arms
area
and
is
its
so dark
unusual
because
figure.
you know
That's
boonies.
clearly something to be
It'd be
concerned about.
creepy.
It is said that skinwalkers are witches that can take the form of animals or humans. This video shows a creature that is too tall for a regular person. It just stands there, holding onto the pole. Is this a ghost, a glitch, or a skinwalker?
Y'all heard about the kid that, like, it's a 15-year-old that he went and murked like some dude at the bus station, but he was dressed as a clown, and then he was going to different people's house just like a clown, telling them to come out, that he wants to give them something. That was a crazy story. I think that just happened like either today or yesterday or something like that. It's crazy. Offered a beer. Go look for Bigfoot one night on a stream. You know what? I would, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Like, I'm not scared of like Bigfoot or nothing like that. Now, I definitely, if I were in the woods like this, like, or the Appalachian Mountains, I definitely wouldn't be whistling, guys.
Midnight when a security
I'm not
camera
that
captured
crazy.
something jaw-dropping. This scene looks normal at first, but that normalcy suddenly takes a strange turn when what looks like the apparition of an animal or two animals appears. On closer inspection, it looks like two crawling humans.
Just throw like a stick in front of them and
more
let them like trip over
disturbing.
it. Well, we offload down here. I think so, yeah. It's like really dark. Like, person should have put their flashlight on. Like their light on their camera. That's what I would have did. Yeah, see that you know what I'm talking about, Jesse, right? Yeah, they had caught him, I believe, but it was crazy. Sticky mosquitoes. They're trying to eat me. See, that was crazy. That story with the clowns.
This
Like, I don't
next
have a fear of
video is
clowns, but that's
extremely
nuts.
scary once you see the hands at the bottom right. The people in the tent had no idea a skinwalker had visited them until they checked their security
I was like, what's
camera.
going on?
The video shows two glowing eyes and a large, dangerous-looking arm at TGE bottom right. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
I still see an arm. But that could just be an animal. I just found out I have a baby owl. It's so cute.
This video was captured in Turkey in
It was in my tree. I didn't even notice it
and
at
set the
first
internet
because it
on
like
fire.
blended with the
It's
tree.
probably one of the best skinwalker sightings, but we'd like to hear your thoughts on it.
Bigfoot in the cornfield. More likely it'd be a coyote in the
Shows a normal
cornfield.
landscape art. Then whoever is filming zooms in on the little hill. The first thing that comes to sight is a pair of glowing eyes looking around.
See,
then
stuff with
two
glowing
large
eyes, I
horns,
automatically think
not
of
unlike
animals.
those of a huge
It's
ram.
Billy Earl. They found Billy Earl. The juice. Be like, if you fall, we ain't going to the vet, man. Oh, their eyes don't glow? Interesting. That's
Some
a good
people
fun
say
fact,
it's either
Heavy.
a goat or a ram, but it could be neither. And from where it stands, observers find it quite hard to tell what it really is, which is why others
See, stuff like that,
directly say it's a demon.
like I said, there's things like this where I'm like, I know it has to be an animal.
People are still trying to find an explanation to this. In the dead of night, a creature is seen hanging off the side of a house. Its two eyes glow continuously as it moves its head around, and its fingers are not what one would want to see in a nightmare. It seemed to be barking,
It could be somebody
but the
pranking
sound
someone.
was nothing like a dog's bark. What could it be?
Right?
Let us
That's
know
what I
in the
was saying.
comments.
It doesn't look real. That sounds so fake. What's up, sweetie pie?
An officer of the Saudi Arabian police was out on his night duty when something happened that would forever be imprinted in his memory. As he scoped the area, he saw a figure in
there's
white
an
with
old
black hair
person.
dangling from
No,
his
thank
head.
you.
It was a human.
See, this is the stuff that you guys are saying, like, you wouldn't want the person to, like, charge at you. Nope.
Some say it's a witch, and others say it's a skinwalker. The figure moved toward him for a while, causing the officer to break into a run and the figure to chase him.
Right, Jay? He's getting chased by it. I would be laughing.
In this next clip, many people agree the creature is a skinwalker. The video shows a normal grassland.
See, you would think with all the cameras that we have, like cell phones, that we could get better footage.
The people behind the camera immedially
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a Samsung fan, but man, the camera on the Samsung phones are awesome.
What the?
Better you than me.
He's walking creepy. Dude, that was a skinwalker. What? Follow him. I videoed it. What the?
Supposedly a skinwalker.
This man took a trip to Skinwalker Ranch, and he came back changed in ways words can't explain. The video says it all. There he is, emerging from
that just looks like a person,
crawling on his hands and knees as if he's no longer himself.
Maybe he had too many beers. Yeah, it's always blurry, right? And it's always grainy. It's like, come on, man.
Brace yourself. This video is guaranteed to make your skin crawl.
See, Jesse, you had the same situation as me. As it could have been a mimic.
But there's something off about them. Their movements are unnervingly strange.
You know what they look like? The thing from the movie of
human capability.
What is it?
Some viewers claim they move like frogs.
Where they go into a cave.
They're far too large.
You know, and they're going the Descent. That's what those things remind me of.
Skinwalkers.
Which they were basically humans, I think, in the Descent, but they were just like kind of mole people, I guess. Body cam sounded better. Too far, too little to conceal.
Until he heard something that made his skin crawl. As he walked
closer
forward,
to human. Okay.
An eerie scream suddenly broke the peace of the night, causing the officer to immediately turn right back the way he came.
That's true, Dandy. It could be that. I was like, nope.
It was a quiet Saturday night at the
I'm
Espanola
out.
police station, and Carl Romero was at his post.
Stuff could be AI too, and it's gotten so much better from when it first started. In such a quick time.
The hum of monitors breaking the silence. Romero had almost drifted into a routine.
For real, they could have.
A flicker appeared on one of the screens. At first, he dismissed it as a moth, common enough on night shifts.
The cop was like, nope.
It started out as a pretty typical Saturday night. Espanola police officer Carl Romero was on duty, keeping an eye on the surveillance cameras around the station, when he saw something in the sally port.
At first, I thought it was like a polilla, like a fly, a moth, and then I saw the legs and it was a human.
But something made
he sounds like that guy from Napoleon Dynamite.
No ordinary insect. The figure had
the
legs,
little Latin dude. I forgot his name.
Moved with an eerie fluidity.
Because my head was really hot.
Unmistakable silhouette of a human, but not a human as he knew it. This was
something
something
break.
else.
But not a real human.
No, it was just a ghost.
So Romero reported it and told his supervisors. Detectives
yeah, Pedro, thank you, Abel.
They say there is no way in or out.
Doesn't he sound like him?
The figure drifted effortlessly through the gated entryway, slipping past the metal barriers without so much as a sound.
Would, sweet pie.
In any ordinary circumstance, an entry or exit would trigger the alarm.
I think with me, they'll just look at me and they'll be like, "Oh, wrong house." Walk away.
Yet this figure passed.
They come back.
The barriers were mere illusions. There were no alarms, no sounds, only an unnatural calm glided across the
You're a
screen.
skinwalker. Make sure someone films you with grainy footage.
Without an open gate and alarm sounding.
It's super dark at night where they can't really see it.
Old transport cages. And there's not really any way for it to get out through there, but it seems to walk right through that.
Detectives say there's no logical explanation for this, not an issue with the lighting.
But you can't even really see.
It moved in a way that no living person would. Silent and cold, fading in and out
it's
of
like
the
right
shadows.
here.
Romero felt a chill run through him, a sense of something otherworldly.
I couldn't even tell what they were looking at.
A ghost or a skinwalker. or at least something far beyond the ordinary.
Able to definitely protect people.
A lot of our officers have seen certain things. Some of our officers have felt what appears to be somebody breathing down their neck as they're working on reports in the briefing room.
Cops at the station also report hearing strange
just be a
noises
chew toy.
in the middle of the night and seeing unexplainable images in the
I think there's enough meat on here to eat anything.
Tell us as far as they know, this is not an
They just be like, nah, nah, nah.
And they say the police station has been here since 2006, but no inmates have died here. But they do say there have been some unsolved murders nearby.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Here.
I do, actually. I do believe in ghosts.
Ooh, unsolved murders.
I do.
The Twilight Zone. I know, right? It's awful.
This clip claims to have been captured at an abandoned
Just like when you
house
have
in
people that are recording and then all of a sudden they move and then they go back and they're like, oh my god, I heard something, or something ran across the like screen, and you're like, why didn't you just stay looking or follow it, you know?
Seems quiet.
But no, they never do.
Starts with shaky shots of the house's decayed rooms,
right?
Casting dark
Flip
shadows
phone
along
video.
the crumbling walls. But as the camera rolls, something chilling creeps into view.
They have those old camcorders like the VHS ones. This kind of looks like the Blair Witch stuff. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to go first. Oh, I love the movie The Fog.
Suddenly, just seconds into the video, a pale, ghastly hand appears, gripping
That could
the
just
corner
be a
of the
person.
house. It looks as if it's straight out of a horror movie, clawing its way toward the camera. The explorer's flashlight flickers, illuminating only the hand, while the rest of this mysterious figure remains
That's why I
hidden,
said curious,
just
stick with you and
out of
just
sight.
throw it behind you and just keep
Before
running.
you can make sense of it, the hand vanishes into the darkness as quickly as it appeared.
Man of God. See, I mean, it could just be someone's hand. Like, this could be like one of those fake videos. Right? I'm telling you, when I look at these things, I'd be like, there's times where I'm just like, impossible. And then the other times it's like, fake. No, yeah, sweet pea. I know we have it. And there's like parts, I believe, in the Amazon jungle still that we have yet to uncover. Which is why sometimes when they go in there, they find new species of like wildlife or like bugs and stuff like that.
Silence follows, broken only by the
Blair Witch
explorer's steps
Project.
echoing through the empty rooms. He slowly moves deeper into the building, sweeping the light across the broken furniture and scattered debris. The camera pans across
I
an
watched The
open
Mist too.
doorway, but there,
Man,
lurking
that
in the
church lady in
shadows,
there though,
a
oh
face
shoot,
stares
I
back,
couldn't wait till she got her
unnoticed
come
by
up,
the
and she like
explorer.
annoyed me.
The camera
Like,
just
don't get me
barely
wrong,
catches the
I
figure's
don't mind
hollow,
people
ghostly
who are
eyes
religious, but
watching
when you go to that level where she went like total like if she was the Messiah kind of thing, like nah, you gotta go, lady. See, that's what I'm saying. These are like boo fake.
Only its profile is visible, framed by a curtain of long, dark hair that hides most of its face. For a moment, the
It could just be a
explorer's
person
light
that lives
grazes
there.
it, and the figure recoils into the shadows, disappearing just as
Because
quickly
it could
as
be
it
a person
arrived.
that either lives in an abandoned house or that's just their house and it's just like that. Like I saw a video where they went into someone's house and then the chick started chasing him with a gun. It was crazy. These people were like so panicked. It's like, yeah, that's why you don't go into some people's
The
houses,
house
man.
falls silent again, leaving behind an
I
unsettling
do too,
mystery,
Dante.
one that will
Because some
haunt
of it is
anyone
like
who
you
watches
can't
the
really
footage
explain,
long
you know?
after the screen goes dark. Something strange is about to happen in this
Squatter,
relatively calm place. Under the night sky, it looks peaceful and serene, and no one in the world would think anything is unusual.
What? That and spider webs. Like we had a spider crawl on our camera and it kept sending it off. It was crazy. Then when we went in the morning,
Then,
we saw
a
it was
white
full of
cat
spider webs.
walks into the surveillance camera's range. The cat comes to a stop, facing away from the building, Then something that leaves question marks.
See, that would be me, Abel, if you took me to one of those escape rooms with zombies. My instant instinct would be like to grab something, break it, and just start hitting people in the head. Double tap. It's like, you're not going to get me. But I probably wouldn't be able to go.
How would you react if you woke up to find a ghost staring directly at you?
That's fake.
It certainly wouldn't be a pleasant experience. A man in Argentina had just that chilling encounter when he checked a notification from his backyard camera one morning. Intrigued, but apprehensive, he reviewed the footage, only to discover something that would send shivers down anyone's spine.
Right? That's me, Abel. Automatically. Yeah, always watch your six, guys. But see, that looks so fake. Look like a dog. They're looking at this thing right here. That kind of looks like a statue. I'm assuming. Or is that down here?
In the grainy video, a figure completely dressed in a flowing white robe stood eerily still, facing the camera with an unsettling gaze. What made it even more disturbing was the sight of the figure seemingly weeping, tears streaming down its face.
That's funny, Ed.
The haunting presence left the man with a sense of dread, forcing him to question the reality of what he had just witnessed in his own backyard.
You know what tunes get me too are the ones where they show like people shifting in like spaces. You know, like, so I watched one where a car, they were just filming normally, and then the car like was turning behind this other vehicle, and all of a sudden just gone. Like stuff like that would trip me out too.
A report is still
that they just probably went through like a wormhole or parallel universe.
Although her fate is unknown, her disappearance was eerily captured on a backyard camera.
Oh, bro, a brown recluse? Those are like really, really bad. That one and the violent spiders.
The girl can be seen being led away by someone into the dense woods.
I believe it was the violent spider. I know there was two.
There's a disturbing twist. The figure guiding her is not an ordinary person. It stands unusually tall,
alien,
far beyond the height of an average human.
Alien.
This raises unsettling questions about what exactly happened that day. Could it be a skinwalker, or something more sinister like a ghost? What do you think?
Definitely not a ghost. Looks like someone's getting kidnapped.
This man had a chilling encounter with what appears to be a real ghost while walking down the street. With his camera recording, he noticed a figure dressed in white, gliding silently down the opposite side of the street. The figure had an ethereal, almost transparent quality, which only heightened the eerie atmosphere and reinforced the belief that he might have just witnessed
I'm glad you're okay though,
apparition.
Abel.
The unsettling sight left him
recluses are
questioning
no
what he had
jokes.
seen and whether he had crossed paths with something from beyond the grave.
See, that's me, Dandy. I live in the boonies. That's why when people come to my place, sometimes when I'm driving at night with them, I turn off my car lights so they can see how dark it gets. It's like super, super dark. Probably not a good idea to do that, but I do it. See, that could be just the pixelation in the camera. Because I've had that happen in my cameras. Because, you know, if you have bad internet, depending on the camera you have, but Ring cameras, if you have bad internet, it'll do that pixelation.
Raises unsettling questions about what might be lurking in the shadows.
But Nets cameras are pretty good because they will record even without Wi-Fi, and then once it connects to Wi-Fi, it'll upload all that stuff.
This next clip is downright unsettling, especially since it seems to involve a child, or at least something that looks like one. The CCTV footage captures a fleeting moment when what appears to be a small figure suddenly darts from one end of the room and races up the stairs. But was it really a child? Or could it be something more sinister,
are the scariest.
like
they
a
eat you.
skinwalker or a ghost? The mystery deepens with each passing second. Watch closely and let us know what you think.
Is your kiddo okay?
Security
you know, that's what I wouldn't mind because y'all will be with me, so I wouldn't be alone technically.
Events that seem to defy any logical explanation.
Ooh,
in this eerie clip,
the scraping
two men are
such
casually
really
strolling
bad.
down the street when one of them
that does sound
collapses.
crazy.
His friend rushes to help.
Oh, Pet Cemetery is about a Wendigo.
Out of
Interesting.
nowhere, a shadowy
I didn't know
figure
that.
emerges from the fallen man's body and lunges toward his companion, attempting to attack. Just as quickly, the figure
That's
vanishes,
good that she got the
leaving
antibiotics.
no trace it was ever there.
Yeah, you could tell.
As if something
I'm telling you.
otherworldly slipped
There's
into
stuff
our
that
world for a
there's stuff that
fleeting
you could just be like straight not fake. Right? And the only reason I knew about the Ring camera because when we had Ring camera, we upgraded our cameras to something else because you know they suck because they were so grainy like that. It's like what good is that? It's not going to capture anything.
They moved cautiously,
especially because I want to see deers.
Hallways, whispering to each other as they took in the place's dark history. Everything was quiet until they entered one of the rooms. Suddenly, a high-pitched screeching sound cut through the silence, sending chills down their spines.
The other thing I think I wouldn't want to do is the Rando Nauticas. Like I hear a lot of bad stories about those, like crazy scary stories.
Startled, they quickly swung their camera in the direction of the noise. What they saw was something straight
That's funny,
out of a
Daddy.
nightmare.
I actually named my friend. She had a gray cat that looked just like the cat from Pet Cemetery, and she's like, "What do we name it?" And I was like, "Name of George."
And did the only thing they
It was great.
They ran, sprinting through the shadowy corridors, desperate to escape whatever was lurking within the asylum's walls.
The black-eyed children. Oh yeah, the black-eyed children. Or the guy that's like in the shadows with the tall hat. The shadow people. Mm-hmm.
This next video is downright chilling. It begins with a man cleaning his pool and going about his routine
at night
when a dark, shadowy figure suddenly appears to his right.
Okay,
in an instant,
we know that's
seems
fake.
to take control of him. He abruptly flings the
And
mop from
enters
his
the bloodstream
hands as
and
if
creates
possessed.
a lot of helpless. Oh wow, that's crazy! I didn't know that, Abel. See, stuff like this is you're like fake because first of all, if you own a pool, you would not even be cleaning it at night like that. If anything, the only thing you would do is pour like the like the clarified and the maybe the algicide in there at night. But other than that, you wouldn't clean it.
Moving in a way that defies reason.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
You're my new favorite.
That was weird. It echoed, guys. But thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I give you hearts too. I give a little heart under.
Can anyone make sense of this? In
Yeah, the fake shadow was to the right.
Building, there's a strange, four-legged figure lying flat on its belly. It clearly isn't a live animal, just a figure. But then, out of nowhere, its neck stretches forward, twists slightly, and then goes limp again. The person filming even hits the figure, but it stays motionless.
I mean, fishing wire, right? Just make it move up and down like somebody that's out of frame. I'll tell you guys. Sometimes I watch these and I'm just like so disappointed. So I'm like, fake, fake, fake.
Aside from houses, roads have been found to be haunted.
Oh yeah, we had one in Chicago. It's like Archer Avenue, and that's where you would find the hitchhiking girl there. It was like known to be haunted, and you would have to go like at a certain time, I believe, at night, and it would be dark like that. Trick photography.
However, while
yeah, I'm telling you, these people in their videos are like sucky.
He encounters an extremely eerie sight. The driver sees what looks like a pale girl hunched over on the ground, and as he passes, she looks at him and raises
That's a kid.
hand. The driver
Not a good one.
doesn't stop to know who or what that is. He simply sped past.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that was the only one I knew was that one on Archer Avenue. And then we have I think it was called like Bloody Valentine or something like that. There's like this place where you can go where the people were massacred there on Valentine's Day. And I went there to kind of look to see when we were doing our ghost hunting thing. I don't know, Mr. Smith. I would not.
But then something moves.
No more driving at night, right?
It seems like fingers reach out, only to reveal a shape that is far from human. In a heartbeat, the figure lunges.
I ain't gonna lie,
So quickly,
it could be fake
because
I feel like some people would prank their kids like that.
What happens next remains a chilling mystery.
The zombie footage, interesting. A dingo stole my baby.
During a seemingly ordinary late-night walk, this individual was enjoying the calmness of the night when about
that one was crazy.
In,
I don't like. I think I drove up it, but I didn't see it, so I don't think I did it at the right time.
A nearby bridge. His curiosity piqued, he decided to pull out his camera and venture closer to investigate, unaware that he was about to put himself in grave danger.
CC Billy Earl. I'm telling you guys, when I get a goat and it's a boy, I'm gonna name it that. It's gonna be hilarious. I mean, you can't help it, right, Ava? Like, you just got to. It's not funny when they do it back to you, though. Like, I kiddos think that I'm scared of little kids, and they would purposely, they came in here one night, and they would, like, do, like, little kid voices and giggle, and I'm like, y'all, you need to go to bed. I'm trying to go sleep, man.
Cautiously approached
it didn't work. They tried to trick me, but it didn't work.
The chilling screams intensified, emanating from his right. He turned to look
Seattle.
and was met with a sight that would haunt him forever. A terrifying skinwalker. Its form twisted and unnatural. Instinct kicked in, and without wasting another
that's the one that
moment,
happened in
he turned
Chicago.
on his heels and fled, desperate to escape the menacing creature lurking.
Oh, I didn't know that Al Capone's men did that. But I heard about it because we went on a tour, and that was one of them. We went, dude, that's so fake. To go grab my homework. You know, what's funny is when one of my kiddos, when she had to go to school, I kid you not, one of our dogs actually ate her homework, and I was like cracking up. So I'm like, how are we going to explain this to your teacher? Because she ain't going to believe us. Like, my dog ate my homework.
A cold shiver runs down his spine as he
realizes like, I had to go to school and tell him, like, can you give me another one? My dog literally ate it. Look, I'll show you the bite marks. Now claimed to be a dingo. In Clearwater, Florida, it had 1/4 was like ice. It was the original. Ooh, that's spoopy. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, we need to make mobsters great again. We need to have them rule again.
As he approaches a nearby light, he glances over and comes face to face with a figure that seems to be staring directly at him. It's a skinwalker, and it doesn't take long for the creature to switch into attack mode. With a terrifying speed, it drops to all fours and starts crawling toward him. What do you think would happen if it caught up to him? Would he escape?
Oh yeah, the Loch Ness Monster.
Is there something far more sinister waiting? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
No, Nessie. That was her name. The footage is from the night. You would think we would have a better footage by now, right? Especially with all the underwater cameras we have.
This guy was just minding his own business, taking out the
trash. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That happened to us. It was funny.
Echoing in the distance. Curiosity
piqued. They're dingoes now.
He set the trash down and decided to investigate.
See, I had a show because they didn't believe me.
Noise, a mix of confusion
it's like, I'm serious.
And apprehension washed over him. He had no idea what to expect.
Nessie is real. Ooh, what about Atlantis? Do you guys think Atlantis is real?
Hello?
Nope. See, that would creep me out, guys. Like, if I'm in alone and then I hear, like, someone's voice that doesn't live with me, that lives, like, far, far away, I would be tripping, man. I just walk back in. Nope.
It was only when he got close enough to see the person clearly that the horrifying truth dawned on him.
And he said it was true.
The voice belonged to something that was far from human. The realization sent chills down his spine, and he instinctively recoiled,
Atlanta.
Caught in a moment.
No, we're talking about the city of Atlantis, the one that went into the water. See, no. You think it could be true? I mean, it's possible if you think about the fault lines and it could have just sank, you know?
A lone individual is walking down a dark path at night. A chill in the air that makes him feel as though he's being watched.
I definitely believe it because it happened to me, and not only that, but my dog, because
as he continues along the trail,
he was really big, and he would literally steal socks and eat them, and we'd always have to hide our socks. It was like, why are you eating that? Like, what's wrong?
His dreams for years to come.
Undersea on TV. Sorry, it's fake. Yeah, well, that's possibly true, Black Smoke. Yes, I liked watching the documentary about the Bell Witch. Yep, darkness. That's nifty. That's funny, Cindy. There is, I believe we were watching one that they showed like it was like an old western kind of town. It was underwater because the water had flooded it. It was trippy, but it looked cool. Both have shifted since Earth's creation, and Atlantis is underwater.
Is a great
Interesting, Danny.
On all fours,
yeah, I think they are shifting, to be honest, because I remember the North Pole being on the north.
Staring in disbelief.
Ergo the name, but now it's not that. So I'm like, that's just weird.
Crashes back in, and adrenaline kicks in. Without a second thought, he turns on his heel and bolts down the path, desperate to escape the nightmare lurking in the darkness.
Oh, girl, no. I'm so glad I never had to go into the psych ward. I think that one, like, I already hated going to the morgue, but that one would get me too. The megalodon. See, when it comes to stuff like that, like those type of creatures, I think those would be real for the simple fact that we also haven't went deep enough in our oceans, and like all over the oceans, we haven't done that yet. So I think there we could find stuff that we have never seen. So the megalodon, I would think it would be a possibility. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put something else on for you guys. You guys want to still watch ghost stuff, or you want to watch body cam? Because we were doing skinwalkers. That's what this was. And the other one was just paranormal with cops. Let's see. See, this is fun. I'm like having so much fun with you guys. Let's see. We'll do body cam. I love watching body cam because they're just funny. The other thing I like watching is some dude named Dr. Insanity. Man, his stuff be crazy. Okay, let me find a good crazy looking one. Oh Lord. That one like super long. Maybe I should find one that has to do with Walmart. We want one of those I didn't do nothing videos. That's true, Dante. Right? This is of Karens. I think body cams would be considered Karens, right? Let's see. Okay, maybe this one. We'll do this
on
one.
December 4th, 2025, officer...
Okay. Hold on. Ta-da! So this one is a 20-year-old woman goes demon mode during the wild DUI arrest. Man, these DUI arrests also get me. They're always like, I'm not drunk. I didn't drink. I only had one drink. I didn't do anything, any drugs. And it's like, okay.
I'm just coming from my friend Victoria's house.
Of course.
No, but where were you? Like here?
Like, yeah, like right here.
You're coming in here
and just
pulling in. Skirted in.
Yeah, I pulled in on that little like decline right there, back there.
Okay.
And pulled in through.
Pulled in through how?
Like I came in this way and pulled right in. and clipped her backside.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Nobody else was in the car? About how fast do you think you were going?
Probably like 45.
Okay, and you drove kind of in that.
That's true, Dandy. Like, I don't understand that either.
You see where
Dog man. I'm trying to read what you guys were writing.
in, and then I drove past this pole, like right here.
Past the pole on which side?
Oh, I love Scottish folklore. I love folklore from different like places because it's always intriguing to me.
I come here all the time. I just didn't realize.
So do I, Monaco. I remember it being yellow because I remember drawing it when I was little and it would be yellow. And now it's like, they're like, it's never been yellow. I hate mandalas, guys. Those irk the crap out of me.
Because I gotta do my job, and just because of the circumstances.
Ooh, there's one in Florida underwater. That's cool.
So that you understand what's going on and can make an informed decision. But it's essentially your rights. It doesn't mean that you're going to jail or anything like that. It just means that I want to talk to you a little more specifically, okay?
Yeah, no,
so
you're
good.
You
have the right to remain silent.
Yep, it's the best thing to do is watch these crazy things before bed.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk with me now? No? Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just cold.
You're cold? Do you want a jacket?
Yeah. Can I have your sweater?
That's funny, Black Smoke.
Where you hang out back in the house or a little further away? Yeah. Thank you.
Let's say auntie first.
You don't want to talk to me. Is that because you're cold, or you just don't want to talk in general?
I mean, we can talk if you want to.
Head out of the water.
So tell me, I just want to kind of get a clear.
Your foil hat. That's funny.
Rummy, do you mind walking it with me?
Okay, come on.
Yeah. And then just tell me kind of step by step what happened.
Like I said, I come here all the time to see my ex-boyfriend. We just broke up recently, but...
You guys like, come save me.
I still see him all the time. I still come here all the time.
Gotcha.
We're on very good terms. It's not like that, you know what I mean?
All right, so...
Too many bears.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I came here to see him, to pick him up, to bring him to my house so we could go spend the night there. And I come in and I pull in, and like
Coming
I said,
from here.
Yes,
right?
Right. I pull in here, and like I said, I genuinely did not realize how fast I was going. That's I take complete accountability.
Oh, interesting.
And I clipped the side of her car.
Yeah, I was telling people like I want to go see Stonehenge, but I don't know if they fix it. 'Cause I know some people were trying to like tear them down or like deface them, which is horrible. You know, I really wanted to see them.
A little bit.
That and like castles.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's so cool.
Maybe like 2 shots.
2 shots of what?
2 shots.
Tequila.
Okay. When was that?
About 3 o'clock.
How much? I bet she had more than 2 shots.
Yes.
PM.
Oh yeah. Okay. In the afternoon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The 2 shots of tequila. Did you have anything else?
Right.
Were they just straight shots, or were you drinking it in a mixed drink? Or...
No, it was
That's
straight
mine
shots.
too,
I was
Paul.
chasing it, but I stayed for a while before I left.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you. So you're not impaired or anything?
No, like I'm fine, and I plan on staying here
Oh,
anyways.
that's so nice of you, Abel. You make sure that they don't get left
if
behind.
I was so, he was gonna drive.
Okay. I gotcha.
I genuinely,
More
genuinely
tequila.
just came in too hot.
1 tequila, 2 tequila.
What happened after
Floor.
I just got out of the car and started low-key freaking out, and I was like, I don't know what the f to do. What should we do? And he was like, the cops are on the way, and I was like, okay.
Do you mind if I check your eyes real quick?
You can, yes.
Okay. We'll step.
You want to believe so you keep the grip going? That possibility.
Keep following it the whole time, okay?
I like to have an open mind. Open to
I'm
possibilities.
sorry, my eyes are just watering.
I gotcha.
From keeping them open. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know she's gonna fail.
Okay, I'm gonna make circles around your face. I'm gonna bring this towards your
window.
nose. I just want you to keep following that light.
That's
And if you
funny,
like your eyes are
Daddy.
gonna, like, go cross-eyed. Just let them do that, okay?
I'm sorry.
Brand new subscriber. Welcome to the mess.
I don't know why it's doubling up like that. I gotta fix that. Thank you, Sean, for subscribing.
So I'm gonna ask that you continue.
Must be acting whack sometimes, guys.
Is that something you'll do?
It's
like a walking
could do
turn,
it
one night
here.
stand, something like that.
Okay.
All right, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab some tape from my car. Okay, just hang out right here. Okay. You can hang out right.
Stand right here?
Yeah, if you don't mind standing on that for me. What I'm gonna have you do, if you don't mind, just place your left foot on that line for me. With your right foot in front of your left foot heel touching toe. I want you to put your arms down by your side and stay just like this until I tell you to
Brand
begin.
new subscriber.
It's gonna look exactly like
Welcome
this.
to the
Counting each step
madness.
out loud. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9. Step off with your rear foot and turn just like this until you're facing the line again, and return back down the line again, counting each step out loud in the manner 1, 2,
Lock
3,
Nessie.
and so on until you reach 9 again. Any questions for me?
No,
You understand?
I'm trying my best. I know this
And the
looks
Mayflower.
crazy, but I have terrible balance, guys.
I gotcha. Do you understand all the instructions that I've given you so far?
Yes.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
You guys are so funny. Hilarious. Hilarious, guys.
9?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've completed the evaluation?
9 steps, yes.
Are you done, though?
I mean, I can keep going if you'd like.
Nope, it's up to you. Have you finished the evaluation?
Here, I'll finish.
Same, Cindy. I've gotten pulled over, not for speeding, but, well, once was for speeding, but I went over 5. And they're like, you can't do that no more. And I'm like, oh, for real? I thought you could, but apparently not. But they let me go with a warning because I had my stuff on cruise control, and sometimes the car speeds up to go around by itself. And then the other time it's because I did a rolling stop. I did a Chicago stop, guys. Okay, Chicago stop is when you get to the stop sign, you count to 5. I think you kind of just stop and then go, kind of deal.
And so on until I tell you to stop.
I had to learn to stop doing that.
You understand that?
I think so.
Don't forget to count.
1, Mississippi, 2, 3, Mississippi, 4, Mississippi, 5, Mississippi, 6, Mississippi, 7, Mississippi, 8, Mississippi, 9, Mississippi, 10, Mississippi, 11.
See, I'd be okay with that because I used to be on the balancing beam.
6 Mississippi.
Because falling off of that really hurts.
14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi.
You can put your foot down. All right, then. So for this next one, what I'm going to have you do is stand with your toes and your heels touching and your arms down by your side. For this one, what I'm going to ask that you do is when I tell you to, I'm going to have you close your eyes and tilt your head backwards if you're looking up towards the sky.
Yep,
Then
she already
I'll be
failed,
looking at
man.
either left or right. And I want you to use the respective tip of your index finger to touch the tip of your nose and return your arm back down your side.
Oh,
immediately without
that's
me telling you to do
crazy. No, I'm lucky. I haven't gotten those. But then now
Am I supposed
I
to be moving
don't
my
go
hands?
out no more. I tend to just stay home.
Right, okay, left.
Put your arm down. Keep your head tilted backwards for me. Right.
That was nice, Cindy.
And put your arm down.
Oh, I bet, Dante.
Left. Put your arm down.
You want to see the smoke signals?
Okay. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Right now you're being placed
The
under
Cali
arrest
stop.
for the influence.
Yep, there you go. Got arrested. I knew it. She gonna flip out.
Park 592, 1015 adult female. I'm going to ask that you submit to a breath sample. Is that something
Yep.
you'll do for me?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm going to ask for a breath sample. Is that something you'll do for me?
Tony Romo got pulled over recently.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it popped up when I was looking for body cams. I saw it like pop up because it showed like TMZ stuff.
Can I talk to my boyfriend?
Not right this second, no.
Wait, no, please.
They want to call somebody all the time.
No, please. I've been to jail. Please don't take me to jail. Come on.
Do you have anything on you?
No, I can't. I have my phone on me. That's it.
Okay.
I can't afford this. Come on.
Oh, she would be okay in the UK.
Do you
Yep.
have any
She's gonna
pockets?
throw a fit.
No, I don't have pockets. Can I just see my boyfriend?
Not right this second, no.
No reason for. At least you were
Nothing
honest.
Tucked or put anywhere, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious. Why would I joke around about something like that?
I don't know. Like,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Have a seat for me.
No. Guys. I need to see my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes,
You gotta
Of course you do.
Swing in there so I can put the seatbelt on you.
No, like, please, I don't need to go back to fucking jail.
Go back. She's been to jail?
I have work in the morning.
Alright, watch your leg.
Let me please.
Of course you do.
Don't do that. You're going to catch another charge.
Another charge.
Can you
Don't
please
do
just
that.
let me talk to him?
Don't push on the door.
Guys, please. Do you
No,
have any
I'm not-
humanity? Please.
Watch your leg.
Please.
Oh, there she goes. Beating up the seat.
Stop.
You know which ones I love is when they put the hoods on them or like they hog tie them. So funny.
Behavior like this? No, not, absolutely not. You're not going to be able to do
The
that.
New Age Inquirer, right? It is. TMZ is definitely
I'm
that.
absolutely not going to bring somebody else over here.
I just want to talk
Are you trying to get out of the handcuffs?
No, I've been to jail. I don't need to go back.
Jeez.
Watch her.
She thinks that her crying is gonna let her get out of it. Like, nah. They're not gonna care, man.
She's slipped up.
Yep. Live and learn, kiddo. You are correct, Mr. Smith.
Absolutely not now. Stay in the car.
Go back. That's what I said, Abel. I was like, back? What do you mean back? You bit?
Just step out.
Are you kidding me?
No, why would I joke
Guys,
around?
there's
Turn
fucking
around.
rapists y'all could be catching right now.
And keep it.
Jeez.
You want to catch a charge for resisting because that's
There you go. Resisting.
We'll take one more.
Yeah, many whiners, dangerous business.
Stay back. You can walk back behind.
That's funny, Cindy. Wow, that was crazy. That's a crazy story, Jay.
Because
the only thing I ever did was in winter when I was driving, man, your parents warn you about ditches. Those are real. And my car like skidded. I was on the expressway and it skidded because of the crazy snowstorm we were having. And it's like I was trying to turn the wheel so I wouldn't skid into the ditch and boom, right into the ditch. So I had to wait. And the state troopers kept coming by to check on me to make sure I was okay because we called a tow. And apparently everybody had called a tow because there was multiple cars in ditches. And so the tow company called me back saying that they can't pick up my car till Monday. I was like, are you kidding? And so the cop's like, he came back, he's like, what happened? I'm like, they said they can't pick up my car till like Monday. And he's like, well, I can take you home. I'm like, cool, thanks. I thought it was the first time I've ever been in the back of a police car. He was a fun cop, though. He was really cool.
And that's how the system works.
Okay, well then let's get the move on.
Okay, sit back.
Oh my God, Dandy, that's crazy. I feel you. I wouldn't trust him either.
Oh my God.
You didn't shatter the glass.
What you do? Right,
No, I don't. I'm in a fucking cage. I don't need a seatbelt.
I'm in a cage.
What's your choice?
Mommy should like mommy or one of the parents. Like my mom or dad.
Yeah, 592 to S2. Can you be 51?
Okay, I wrote it down. Wow. Dude, it's like she's having a like one of those 2-year-old tantrums.
We're gonna be home in a second. Alright. Let's put this.
Oh wow. That's crazy, Paul. Here we go.
Right here.
Guys, I'm fucking trapped. This is
You're gonna go down your knees, right? Go.
Yeah, thank goodness for body cams.
You fucking men want me down, please. Oh my God.
This chick.
Off me, you pervert. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a brat. Oh, hey, there goes the one you guys were saying.
Donald Trump.
I can't breathe.
Y'all work for that Jew lapdog motherfucker.
Alright, we're gonna hold here. Just keep an eye on him.
Oh my God. You voted for him, didn't you?
Perk 592. Let's have one.
God.
Step it up.
Oh, that's crazy, Black Smoke. If they hog tire, it's funny. It's funny. And then they have one where it's like almost like a bodysuit that they put them in. That one's also crazy.
Don't grab me. Do not grab me.
Keep an eye on this guy.
Apparently, she's not drunk. She's only had 2 tequilas at 2:30 in the afternoon.
He hasn't, but
Oh my God.
See, she said the B word. I have that on my list.
That's why you're putting pressure harder on me because your wife doesn't f you. Yeah, I can feel that pressure. You want to give your wife.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yes, that's where we're going.
Not for the next trick.
Get off me!
You know what? In some of the videos I watched, they do. I didn't even know that was a thing until I saw it in a video. I even watched one where the girl was like, if you don't take me to the restroom, she's like, I'm gonna pee all over in your car. And he's like, well, if you do, you're gonna just catch another charge. What'd she do? She peed in the car. She got another charge. She called a hobble.
12 inches, good.
Holy shit, you fast.
You know what, Black Smoke, that was me. I'm pretty much the same, probably just a little more daring and more giggly. if you could believe that.
Oh my god. You guys work for Donald Trump.
They're funny, yes. I was so crying. They didn't give me a ticket. They asked if I make it home. I said yes. I'm wide awake now. That's funny, Jay. She should have got them donuts. She should have been like, hey, I'll go buy you some donuts. Just let me off with a warning.
None of your wives you. Holy shit. That's why you're
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
Holy fuck.
Stop kicking me.
We're good. Get the f off me! You guys suck. You all have small dicks.
The heck?
Put me in here. Harder!
You're good? So I'm gonna go around. Let go.
Yeah, Jay, like, that's what, what's his name? Fluffy would say.
Somebody go around and go.
When he got pulled over once, he said that when the cop pulled him over, and the cop's like, you know why I pulled you over? He's like, because you could smell it, because he had donuts in the front with him. That was so funny.
Are you kidding me? You call yourself a cop? Give me the... Let me
Oh, the wheelbarrow walk of shame.
No.
Oh yeah, she'll definitely deny everything. Straight to jail.
Stop kicking. Let me stop. Bro, you guys fucking stop.
So she slipped the hobble.
You guys don't know how to pick up a real fucking criminal and bitch you in the...
You don't go after real criminals. It's like, what you did was a crime, lady. A hobble.
She slipped the hobble.
She slipped it, guys.
Stop. You're making this worse. Please just stop.
Holy crap. Don't believe your lying eyes. Oh my god, Dante, I haven't heard that word being used in a long time. The paddy wagon. They drugged me. That's crazy.
There we go.
Let go of the watch. Let go of the fucking
True,
watch.
Paul, they should do that. They should Cheeto dust her. This way she learns. They drugged her to that car.
It's right here. You find me again, you're gonna get one in your face. Do not do that.
How dare you, bitch?
I got this side.
I'll see the f out of your eyes. Please, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
It's like you're talking, you obviously could breathe. You're screaming.
I will never.
It's not a matter. I'm not about her reaching in with her hand.
Tickle her feet. He's worked now.
The problem is she's fucking with her shoes on. She's very fucking
Yes. Let's go.
Imagine the people that live in the neighborhood and they're hearing this chick scream. They're probably going like this out their windows, eating that popcorn. Like, oh my god, do you see what's happening? He gets pulled over. Yes, I seen that one, Cindy. I would just leave her there. Leave her on the floor. She's gonna keep throwing her stuff anyways. Yeah. She's like, I'm the DA. You can't arrest me. What's the charge? I'm an attorney. Looking like a mermaid. Technically, Mr. Smith, they are. A lot of these cops are really patient, you know? Like, I'm surprised. Like, am I the only one that had one that was rude? Like, most of the time, I would say, out of, like, all my interactions with cops, which was probably, like, maybe 5 times, only one was mean.
You gotta calm down, okay? I understand you're upset, but they're not gonna come process you if you're like this.
She probably is a liberal dandy.
I just want to get it over with. We'd like that too, believe me.
Until you Cindy, get the chocolate, man. Just be like, put her in the kukui room.
Not really relevant.
This way she learns.
It's not really relevant.
It is relevant though, because you're a cop. You did this to save me.
What?
What do you do this for? What made you become a cop?
Well, you were driving intoxicated and hit a vehicle. Imagine if that was
Oh.
another person. You would
I
have
hit
killed
a
them.
parked vehicle in the driveway that I was turning into.
Correct.
Like, holy shit.
And what if there was a person on the sidewalk and you would have hit said person?
What if? There was no what if.
Well,
So you can't what if.
I don't have to what if. because
Same,
it
Cindy.
didn't
That's how
happen.
I was. I would just, like,
Okay.
you know, abide by whatever rules they said, and then they always usually tell me, like, okay, have a good one. It's like that simple. Karen Pretzel. That's funny.
Okay, can I get you out of here? Yes or no?
I'm like surprised a lot of these cops are like so chill. There was one that I watched, and I think it was a chick in like a bikini who was super drunk. She's the one that got like the spit bag on her, and the cop was not having it. He was so sexy. I'm like, oh man, I love that. I like when they keep it 100. Alright. And no bull ring.
The suspect was charged with driving under the influence, refusal to submit to a breath test, battery on an officer, and multiple counts of resisting arrest. She spent 3 days in jail.
Wow. That's crazy. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Depending on what's going on this weekend, if anything pops off, I will come live for you guys. But I hope you guys have a great night. You guys stay safe, watch your 6. Thank you, Cindy, for becoming a member. You guys all have wonderful, wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys later.